Don't be afraid, Hiyu. Everything is fine.
Brother, you've lost a lot of blood. Does it hurt a lot?
My name is Chisha, I'm your father's shitty.
Chisha.
It's better to call me Shershu. Shershu doesn't hurt, this is other people's blood, not mine.
Shu, why haven't my parents come yet?
They're a little behind, but they're already rushing to us. I'll go back to them and help them. Those who want to harm them will never escape from me. Hiyu, stay here and don't run away. The barrier of this scabbard will protect you.
Shu.
When Yuhang, the fifth disciple of the clan leader, left the mountain with his wife to attain solitude, demons invaded them. Yuhang entrusted his only son to his shitty, Chisha, but then, a gang of demons killed the couple. After that incident,
Hiyu.
Chisha Shershu also never returned.
Sher, are you ready? The others have already come down the mountain.
I'm coming. I almost forgot the most important thing. I only came here to make a list of books to buy.
Chronicle of the Xingtian clan. From Hiyu.
How did I end up writing our clan history again? After Chisha Shitty left me there, what happened next? Auntie Yao Guang once told me that a truly bloody battle took place there, according to the stories, 15 years ago, in order to avenge the death of Yuhang and his wife. A disciple of the Xingtian Chisha sect fought alone against the 7 elders of the demon clan. The echoes of that battle could be felt hundreds of li away. During that battle, more than half of the demon lords died, the rest were unable to cause problems for the righteous path.
Xiaong is like a brother and father to me, even if I'm destined to die today, I'll still avenge him.
What have I been dreaming about lately? After such a long wait, 2 wolves finally decided to show up. Even if the tiger couldn't catch you, I will.
Sorry to bother you again, Ming Tang. The others must have already gone to select new disciples.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Ming Tang.
Everyone knows that Sher wanted to go down the mountain with me today to buy books. No one will say a word against us if we show up late.
Ming Tang Shiji, what are you saying? I'm also going there to select disciples. And I wanted to pick up the story books on the way.
Okay, fine, in that case, I'd like to ask for permission to accompany Sher to the selection site.
What's that noise?
It must be a wild animal. There are no people living here, so don't pay attention.
But that was such a shrill scream, something's wrong. Let's go down and take a look. Be careful. The talisman is awakening. Are you okay?
What have you done?
So, you weren't in danger?
If I didn't want to skin him whole to get some money for it, I would have finished with him already.
You are a local hunter. And this young man is no slouch. A little awkward. At such a young age he managed to fight 2 wolves. His movements are precise and swift. Could this really be that amazing potential that was described in storybooks? Anyway, the selection of disciples is underway now, so why shouldn't I take him with me? If he really has potential and can succeed in self-improvement, then I, as his mentor, will also be respected. Ahem. Hey, young man. Don't you want to step onto the path of immortality?
Shanmen Mountain.
This is where our clan is.
This place, why does it seem so familiar to me?
Why didn't I realize until now that this staircase was so long? Well, let's not just stand there and watch. Let's go. Don't lose face in front of the juniors.
What's wrong?
I'm a little tired, can we take a break?
Zaya Shishu, Xiaofeng says he's tired. Let's take a break.
Well then, let's stop and rest.
Why don't we just fly up? I saw you guys coming down the mountain like that not long ago.
Traditionally, every new disciple must ascend the mountain accompanied by their mentor. This symbolizes the difficulties on the path to immortality, and that no matter what, we must continue to move forward. And after you pass the clan gate, you will be able to climb the mountain with a sword.
Is it hard to comprehend immortality?
How not to scare the child so that he accidentally changes his mind and runs away? Well, on the path to immortality you will face some difficulties, but you should also understand the benefits. For example, you will be able to move between heaven and earth, travel around the world and live a long life, remaining just as young. By the way, you never told me your name. Earlier, at the foot of the mountain, I only heard that your parents called you Dawa.
No.
What?
I don't have another name, only Feng Dawa.
It's okay if you don't like it. You can choose a new one.
Help me choose.
Me?
I was homeschooled for only a few months, so I don't know many words.
I see, let me think about it for a while. Most of the disciples of the Xingtian clan are named after stars. The ancient books say that the constellation Shiao is in the southwest. You are from that region. Would you like to be called Feng Shiao from now on?
All newly arrived disciples who have not yet begun their training are temporarily staying here.
Xiao.
Jin Xian.
Welcome back. Yu, were you able to buy the books you need?
Jin Xian Xixiang, Ming Tang and I were unable to buy them this time. At the foot of the mountain, I met a young man with great potential, so I brought him up the mountain. I asked Xixiang to take a look at him and see if he is suitable for the path of immortality.
Yu, have you chosen this young man as your disciple?
Yes.
Yu, don't worry too much. Cultivation is more focused on the nature of the mind. As long as there are no innate flaws, other aspects are of secondary importance. First, take him to get a name tag. Find a room to settle in while waiting for class.
Thank you, Xixiang. You can live here, the bathing area is outside. You'll see it as soon as you leave the yard. You're tired after standing all day. So rest, I'll go. Don't forget, class starts at dawn tomorrow. Don't oversleep.
Feng Shiao.
Feng Shiao.
You did the right thing by asking me. I arrived at the mountain a few days ago, and I really noticed something. Did you know that not everyone in the Xingtian clan can attain immortality? There is a person here who simply cannot. This is the so-called Hiyu Shu.
But if he cannot attain immortality, then why does he still remain in the clan?
Well, of course, it is all because his father was the clan leader's disciple. Considering his old attachments, it would be hard to kick him out. If you don't believe me, you can watch him yourself. This Sher can't even wield a sword. According to rumors, he can't even move between the top and bottom of the mountain without the help of his disciples.
Have you ever considered that he might have other abilities? He just hasn't shown them yet.
A person who is not destined to cultivate won't be able to handle even the simplest sword. What other abilities?
You should show more respect to others.
Oh, you think so? If you can't cultivate, then you're just an ordinary mortal. He's only staying on this mountain because of his family ties.
You allow yourself to ridicule others for being ordinary mortals, and how are you any better? Looking at you, I can also tell that you're just an ordinary loser.
At least I'm not a loser who can't cultivate. In the future, I'll have a chance to become an immortal.
That's right, in the future, but right now, you're still mortal.
How dare you lay a hand on me?
If someone dares to talk about others behind their backs, how can I just stand by?
We haven't officially become disciples yet, so don't make a fuss.
Wait, I'll get my revenge on you.
As you say, I'll punch you the next time we meet.
Wow, there are still those who haven't woken up yet. Tell him to come out quickly. Class is about to start.
Wait, is it really okay to interrupt someone else's sleep?
So, is everyone up? It seems like one is still missing.
To be late for the first class.
This new guy has a high opinion of himself.
I've arrived, now everyone is in place.
Good. From now on, each of you will be assigned a mentor. Some of you may not have formally met us yet. My name is Jin Xian, I am Yao Guangzhenren's disciple. To you, I am Sher Shu. This is Ming Tang, my Xixiang Changchenjinren's disciple. Although he is of the same generation as you, like me, he will also act as a mentor in the clan. This is your uncle, Mentor Yu. He is in charge of teaching ancient languages, and also runs a small library that you can visit in your free time.
If there is anything written in the books that you do not understand, you can ask me about it.
You may sit down. On the table in front of each of you is a book on the basics of spiritual practices. Please open the first page. The first step in spiritual practice is to attract Qi into your body. That is, you must store the essence of heaven and earth in the dantian. Dantian is the area located 3 cun below the navel.
10 centimeters.
Dantian. Should I just climb up there?
No matter how difficult and dangerous the path to immortality is, we must continue to move forward. To join the clan, you must climb the mountain yourself.
So these are the basics? Why not just teach me how to wield a sword?
Although you still have an understanding of the principles from your training in the demon clan, if you want to master the art of swordsmanship to perfection, you will have to start training from the very beginning. The adepts of the Xingtian clan are named after the stars. What do you think about taking the name Chisha?
Xixiang is like a brother and father to me. Even if I'm destined to die today, I'll still avenge him.
Who is Chisha?
You woke up.
How did I end up here?
You fainted during class. In order not to disturb the lesson, we carried you back to your room. Did it happen during spiritual energy practice? Do you know what could have caused you to faint? Ming Tang, could you examine him again?
Jin's ancestral already confirmed that he was fine, don't worry too much. I was quick to grasp everything during the training, but I only managed to feel spiritual energy after 10 days. Xiao Feng has just started training, how can he achieve the same result?
What's wrong?
Have you already managed to develop spiritual powers?
Xiao Feng successfully introduced energy into his body.
Carefully examines, thoroughly examines, examines from all sides.
There can be no mistake, Xiao Feng was not only able to master the technique, but also gain spiritual powers.
Then why didn't Jin Xian Xixiang mention it?
I decided not to disclose this information to others for now. If other students find out that their classmate has achieved such an impressive result, they might think that spiritual practices are not difficult. There will also be those who will give up after hearing the news that they were unable to achieve such a result.
Jin Xian Xixiang, have you arrived yet?
Yes, I arrived right after the end of the lesson. There really is no need to worry, Xiao Feng is fine.
Classes have just started and there's a lot to do. Ming Tang, go and help with everything.
If you don't need me anymore, you could have sent me to rest instead of bothering me with work. It can't be helped, I'm leaving.
It's time for older brother to go too, I still have to attend classes.
Perhaps in the entire history of the Xingtian clan, you are the only person who was able to master the spiritual technique so quickly. Where did you get so many scars on your body?
Nothing special, just injuries from the previous hunt.
Is that so? And how often did you have to go to the mountains to hunt?
My younger brother is seriously ill. I hunt for good fur, for which I can later get some money and buy the necessary medicine.
And what about father? Why did his duty pass to his son? Do you really have no one?
In fact, they are not my relatives.
It's no wonder why you agreed to come with us so easily.
I'm a child abandoned in the mountains to fend for myself. My father found me there and took me in. Later, he had a son, who almost immediately became seriously ill. They spend all their time taking care of him. I had to take care of myself.
With your talent, after finishing your initial training, many mentors will compete for you. There are many worthy and outstanding people in the Xingtian clan. You can consider this place your home. We will all take care of you.
Not everyone can be so good.
What?
Yesterday, I heard one of my fellow disciples say that you are
useless trash who will never be able to attain immortality. Well, he's right about that, I really can't. Although the amulet you saw when we first met was created by me, before I can use it, it must be filled with the spiritual energy of other cultivators. My parents died, and other than that, I had no one else. I was raised by the Xingtian clan, my father's clan. I can never become an immortal, so it makes sense that there is no place for me on this mountain. But instead of kicking me out, they continued to take care of me. That's why I'm sure that everyone in the Xingtian clan is truly amazing. You certainly don't need to worry about that, with your impressive talent, everyone here will love you. I'm sure. You can consider this place your home. You don't need to worry about me either, you'll see, those who spread such gossip will see for themselves time and again that you shouldn't judge a Sher by his appearance. The first thing you need to do is develop your mind. Starting from this lesson, we will get acquainted with the works of the sages related to spiritual practices so that you can better understand the material of the introductory course. If you have any questions while reading, you can ask them to me. In today's lesson, we will begin to study the Tao Te Ching,
a treatise on the basics of Taoism.
Don't write it down.
What if it comes up on the exam later?
If you don't know the answer, then just ask me. How does such a person have the courage to teach his classes? He apparently has no shame at all in misleading students.
You, dear student from the back row, it seems you have questions.
Yes, I do have questions. Why does a person who can't improve teach his classes? If someone runs into a problem and comes to ask, will he be able to get an answer?
I assure you that I can answer most questions on the introductory course. However, if there is something beyond my knowledge, I will ask other immortals to help me with the problem.
Then, Xiansheng, tell me, after the qi enters the body, what is the best way to lay the foundation?
After the qi circulates in the body and enters the dantian, it will turn into spiritual energy. Accumulating qi until the dantian is full means laying the foundation. If you wanted to make things difficult for me, why ask such a trivial question? However, I haven't told you about this yet, so it's good that you asked.
It's good that I asked?
If I'm not mistaken, your surname is Fu. Are you from the Fu family of the Red Flame Valley?
That's right, so what?
The Fu family also has a cultivation heritage. So why did you start training in the Xingtian clan?
I have admired the swordsmanship of the Xingtian clans, masters, since I was a child. After introducing qi into the body, I came to train in your clan.
If you learned everything you wanted from me, then it's my turn to test. Since you have already passed the stage of accumulating qi, can you use the red flame technique?
I have learned some of our clan's fire techniques.
If that is really the case, then, respected disciple Fu, please demonstrate your ability to control spiritual fire, make the center of this hieroglyph catch fire. This is a good way to show everyone what you are capable of.
Ha, easy. Ignition. I can't move.
What's wrong with you?
Are you wondering why you can't move? Didn't you realize that what I drew is actually a talisman? You doubt whether I can teach others, but in fact you don't know any more than me. The reason I can't cultivate is because I lack the qualifications, not because I don't understand how. The fact that you can cultivate is not due to how smart you are, it's just your qualifications that can be developed. To pursue immortality, you must first see clearly, you are in the world before you enter the Tao. And now that you're in class, you should listen carefully.
What are you doing?
I'm just removing the spell. Do you think I'm drawing a turtle? So, now try to direct spiritual energy to this place.
It worked.
If there are others among you who think that I am not worthy of teaching you, then come to me, we will arrange a small test. If the student is more competent than me, then he may not attend my classes. The rest I will ask to listen attentively to the lesson. Well, now let's continue our lesson. That's all for today, class is over.
The class went well.
Yeah, I think it went well too.
Don't think you can laugh at me because of the spell I set on fire during class.
I'm not laughing. Also, my name is Feng Xiaowei.
Yesterday, at the beginning of class, you immediately fainted. I guess you're another loser.
You said another? So you admit that you're a loser?
I'm not a loser at all.
You started it.
Stop it. What happened here? Why are you fighting?
He was laughing at me.
He was the one who came at me, I just hit back.
So you were the one who started the fight? Why was he laughing at you?
He didn't have a smile on his face, but I know he was probably making fun of me behind my back.
I was just passing by, I don't have time to pay attention to you at all.
Enough, Fu Lu got into a fight with a fellow disciple for no reason and should be punished. Feng Xiaowei had to reply that it was understandable, but you struck without thinking, and it could have hit a vital point. The two of you couldn't get along, so both of you are punished by cleaning the Hall of Soul Lamps.
Soul Lamp Hall.
These lamps, why are they all out?
These are soul lamps. These soul lamps are connected to the lives of the sect's disciples. Through them you can see whether the disciple is safe or not. If the disciple is alive, the lamp is lit. If the disciple is dead, the lamp is out. The lamps of the disciples who are healthy are placed in a different place. This hall only contains the soul lamps of the deceased. This place is like an ordinary person's ancestral hall. You should behave more respectfully here.
Sure, don't worry. I will definitely wipe the elder soul lamps thoroughly.
You don't need to touch the spiritual lamps, just clean up the hall, and I'll come check tomorrow morning.
Jinxie and Sher, have a good day.
This name.
Most of the disciples in this sect are named after stars. Yuheng is just one of the stars in the Big Dipper constellation, but you're just a country bumpkin, and you seem to have never heard of it.
An ancient book said that the 4-star constellation Xiaowei is in the southwest.
What?
The Xiaowei in Feng Xiaowei is also the name of a star.
It's such a small star that I simply forgot to remember it. When I join the sect, my name will definitely be better than yours.
Yuheng, Chisha, these names.
Why did I fall asleep? Has no one come to check yet?
Since you're awake, get up and help me, they're about to come check.
It's good that Sher hasn't come yet. Jinxie and Sher. Good morning, Jinxie and Sher.
Have you cleaned up everywhere?
Everything is cleaned up.
Jinxie and Sher, I worked all night without closing my eyes, and I cleaned up the hall with the soul lamps.
Clean, dirty.
That's all. I hope you get along in the future. Study hard. If you break the rules again, the punishment will be more severe.
Jinxie and Sher is right. I will definitely train hard.
Yes, Sher.
Today, everyone has free training aimed at awakening the chi in the body. First, rest a little in your rooms, and then go to class in the evening.
Yes.
The one who didn't sleep at all. The one who got enough sleep.
Fu Lu's thoughts are impure, and his words are insincere. It's hard to call him a talented person. Feng Xiaowei, who was brought by Yu, on the contrary, is not bad.
I just remembered that you didn't listen to the first lesson to the end. I wonder if you can figure out how to awaken chi on your own without a hint from the teacher.
In fact, he already knows how to awaken chi.
Why does he look at me like I'm a moron? Ugh, let's see how long you'll be mad.
Everyone has already learned how to awaken chi energy, but probably not many of you can immediately feel the spiritualized chi, so today there is an additional lesson specially held. Spiritualized chi is like the wind, you can't touch it. If you feel it, you can possess it. If you're not careful, it will dissipate. It's easier for people to meditate at night, and it's also easier to feel chi energy. When spiritualized chi enters the body, it's like a gust of wind, so in the sect, the stage of awakening chi is called a breath of night wind.
What are you looking at? Looking like that is too boring. You need to look at the stars while lying down.
Does Xiao Sher not need to watch me train with chi?
I see that you are overcome with questions. It's probably not worth training now, and it's better to rest a little first.
I'm just wondering, do all these stars have names?
Yes, they all do. Look. This is the Xiaowei constellation in the Taiwei Yuan section of the starry sky. And next to it is the Mingtang star. Mingtang's name comes from it. And also next to it is the Jin Xian star.
And where is the Big Dipper constellation?
The Big Dipper is here, the brightest star in this constellation, Yuheng. My father's name was Yuheng. Auntie Yao Guang said that my father was the most outstanding person of their generation who became immortal, but unfortunately.
Sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay.
And you? What star is your name associated with?
Me? I wasn't named after a star. I didn't have a teacher, and I'm not considered an official disciple of the clan, so I didn't get such a name.
But your name has the character for moon. And the full moon is much brighter than the stars. Every time I walk at night, the moon lights my way. Your name is Hiyu, and it's no worse than any other name.
Are you comforting me like this? Even if my name has the character for moon, I really am not like the full moon. You're exaggerating too much. Okay, you and I had a good rest. Hurry up and start training. If you get kicked out because you didn't try hard enough, I can't keep you.
That's it for today. In 3 months, the elders will come and choose disciples from you. I hope that everyone here can value their time and work hard day and night.
Wait. Here you go.
What is this?
Last time I saw scars on your body, I prepared an ointment for scars for you. Try it, maybe it will help.
Thank you. I am grateful to you. There is a full moon shining in the world, illuminating me.
3 months later.
3 months have already passed. Today you will meet the elders in person. All elders have their own evaluation criteria. When choosing disciples, they will not only rely on the progress of cultivation. So there is nothing to worry about. Later, they may ask you some questions. Just answer honestly, listening to your heart.
Come out when you are called, one by one.
Xingtian Clan, Yinfa Courtyard.
Newcomer Fu Lu, come forward.
If you are called first, it does not mean that you will definitely be accepted into the clan. It is okay, do not worry.
It seems to me that you, Shiao Shu, are even more worried.
It was me who brought you. I am just afraid of losing face because of you. After all, it is not me who is being selected to become a disciple of the clan, so I have nothing to worry about.
Next, Feng Xiaowei.
Go.
After spending 3 months in the Xingtian clan, you should have some ideas about cultivation. What are you cultivating for?
Changchen, Fuquang.
If you succeed in the path of immortality, what do you want to do?
Someone told me, after I succeed in the path of immortality, I will be able to go anywhere. I want to fly on a sword. I want to know how high the sky is and how many stars there are. I also want to fly into the sky to look at the sun and moon.
But cultivation is always very hard work, if you train hard and still do not advance.
I know that not everything can be succeeded in. However, since I want to, I will always work hard until I achieve my goal.
Okay, come down and wait until you are called again.
How is it? What did the elders say?
They asked me what I wanted to do if I succeeded in the path of immortality.
And how did you answer?
I said I wanted to fly on a sword so I could fly into the sky and see the full moon.
This Fu Lu, I don't think he's a good fit for us.
Changchen Shixiang, why do you say that? Although I think he's too arrogant, he's doing very well in all of his classes, so can't we just keep him?
He's not bad at all, but he comes from a Fu family, and he's been in that environment since he was a child. He was brought into the clan after he learned how to awaken the chi in his body, and the boy has always been one step ahead. He shouldn't be compared to everyone. Initially, it didn't bother him, but he made the mistake of thinking he was gifted and stopped there. His background did give him an advantage, but it was not an insurmountable advantage, and he was proud of it, downplaying the difficulties that would arise in the future. But what if there was no one in the future who could create conditions for him? It would be better for him to return to his family to test his strength against his peers from his clan, which could allow him to stop being arrogant and make more progress.
I see, Changchen Shixiang, you are absolutely right.
Besides, as for Fu Lu's natural abilities, the young man is not the best in this group. There is a disciple who had no one to teach him, but as soon as he entered the clan, he immediately awakened Qi.
Changchen Shixiang is talking about Feng Xiaowei? Xiao Feng is a real talent. I think he is truly the best choice.
The constellations Xiaowei and Changchen are in the same part of the Taiwei Yuan starry sky. This child is related to me, so why not accept him into my clan?
You even mentioned constellations. Are you afraid that we will steal your disciple? Shixiang, do you really rate this young man so highly?
This child has a determined look that hides an icy coldness. It is perfect for Chisha Shirshu's sword style. I hope he can master the techniques that Chisha Shirshu taught me back in the day.
Zhang San, Lizi, Yuwu, Zhaolu, return to your rooms to pack your things. You will be escorted down the mountain later. Hiyu, take the others to the disciple acceptance ceremony.
Okay.
Fu Lu, you get ready too. The elders have discussed everything and think that you are not suitable for the Xingtian clan. I don't want to keep you any longer. Later, I will escort you to Red Flame Valley and personally explain the circumstances to the Fu family leader.
Why? Why am I going home? I am the best in all disciplines, so why? Feng Xiaowei told you that I called him a loser, so you refused to accept me. But if he can't cultivate, then he is a loser. Was I wrong?
Is that true? Why didn't you tell me?
Yes. I hit him, and he didn't dare to say that anymore.
Turns out that when you said that someone was talking about me behind my back that day, it was him.
Yeah.
That loser.
Enough. You're disrespecting he you shitty, considering your young age. I'll pretend I never heard that. But I want to give you a piece of advice. Cultivating is also cultivating your moral character. If you don't change your character, I'm afraid you won't be able to achieve much in the future.
Why on earth is this country bumpkin staying here? I won't leave.
Thank you for standing up for me.
No big deal. After I become an official disciple of the clan, if I have any questions, can I ask you?
Elder Chongchen, who will be your teacher, is a person with the highest cultivation level. He is much better than me, you don't need to.
But I think you teach very well.
If you don't mind, of course I can. I am your Sher after all.
Then I ask Xiao Sher to give me more instructions in the future.
You came, Ming, Xiaowei, why are you here?
Xiao Sher doesn't want to see me.
No, I just asked Ming Tang to come. Is he so lazy that he asked you to come? This Ming Tang, we agreed with him that today he would help me go down the mountain so that I could choose a gift. Why did he send Xiaowei?
The Immortal clan meeting that is held once every 10 years is coming soon. The teacher asked Brother Ming Tang to help him, so I came. I will help you go down the mountain.
Oh, I'm bothering you again. Ever since you learned to fly on the sword, you often come to help me go up and down the mountain. Originally, I wanted Ming Tang to come this time.
It's not difficult for me. Sher, be careful.
Okay. Xiaowei hugs me so tightly every time, it's really easy to fly on a sword with him. As usual, I'll go shopping and come back soon. Meet me here later.
I have things to do too. If you come back early and I'm not here, you can go to the tea house by the road to wait. I'll be back before dark.
Last year, I gave Xiaowei a jade pendant for his birthday. What should I give him this year? He's already grown so much, I can't give him trinkets anymore. Okay, I'll buy some short story books for myself first. If I come late, they won't be there.
The young master has come again.
Is the new short story scroll I ordered last time in stock?
As soon as the book you ordered went on sale, it was sold out. I specially left a few copies.
Master, thank you for leaving them for me. Xiaowei, what are you doing here?
I'm buying books. Sher, do you need to buy anything else? Come quickly, don't wait for me.
I'll go look around the other shops.
Go quickly.
This bookstore only sells short story collections. What did Xiaowei come here to buy? He can't find the book he wants. Owner, please tell me what book the customer who just came out wanted to buy.
Those new books you wanted, sir, and some collector's editions. Usually girls come to see me. There aren't many male customers like young master here. And unexpectedly there was a new customer here today.
It's his first time here. It seems Xiaowei rarely reads stories. They say he's become close with the other female disciples lately. Thank you, master. It's better to go back and ask Xiaowei about it. Thank you for helping me today.
Xiao Sher, I'm going back.
Wait, come with me. Your birthday coincides with the anniversary of my parents' death. I can't spend it with you, so I'll give you a gift in advance.
This is...
The Hare Found the Wolf. Collector's Illustrated Edition.
At first I didn't know what to give you until I saw you in the bookstore. I just happened to have some rare books that can't be bought in the market. And I'll also give you a collection of short stories that I just bought. It's okay even if you want to give them to some sister. I understand everything. I won't mind. Sher can only help you with this.
Xiao Sher, you got it wrong. Someone asked me to buy a story collection. At the meeting of the Immortal clans, there will be a competition between the disciples of different clans. There are several sisters who are preparing for it, and they don't have time to go down the mountain, so they gave me money to go and buy a new story collection.
Are you short of money? But there is nowhere to spend it in the clan. Or do you want to buy something? If it's not expensive, then I will give it to you as a birthday present.
You are always so kind to me, every year you give me gifts for my birthday, but I have nothing to give you in return. Initially, I wanted to save money to prepare a surprise for you, and now, on the contrary, you give me a story collection. If I had known earlier, I would have exchanged the silver for spiritual stones.
Spiritual stones are given to disciples for practice and cannot be sold. If you did that, you would have shown disrespect to me. If you really want to give a gift, you don't have to buy it specially, you can carve some kind of thing out of wood, I'll like anything.
Sher wants an ornament, I remember. Besides, thanks for the gift, I'll treasure it. I'm leaving. Sher doesn't practice cultivation, so why is there an empty scabbard in his room? Everyone carries their own sword, does he really want a sword that would belong to him too? Ming Tang Shixiang, what happened to you?
Ah, Xiao, you're back.
Shixiang, didn't you go help with the preparations for the Immortal clan meeting today? Why?
Yes, today was the last day to register for the Immortal clan meeting trials. I came to help tidy up the application forms, and suddenly Master invited me to go up on the platform and fight. I'm only at the mid-nascent soul stage, and Master just sent me to exchange experiences with a late-nascent soul stage Shixiang, and he only let me come down after winning.
Shixiang won after all.
Of course, I couldn't help but show my character. Master said that if I win this fight, I'll pass the clan's preliminary selection and will be eligible to participate in the main competition of the Nascent Soul Stage group at the Immortal clan meeting.
And Shixiang wants to participate in the competition at the Immortal clan meeting?
I don't want to participate at all. Although the winner of the competition will receive many rewards, there are also many outstanding disciples from different clans, so I will be beaten up for nothing if I go.
Rewards. What kind of prizes are there in the Immortal clan meeting competition? Shixiang, do you know what will be there?
Every time, the large sects prepare prizes and give them to the winners as incentives. For example, refining pills, as well as rare plants and minerals with special effects from different clans. These are all valuable things. What's the matter?
Ming Tang Shixiang, I want to sign up to participate in the core formation stage group competition.
Participation application.
Do you want to sign up? In this kind of competition, the advantage is given to participants who are in the late stages of the same level and are ready to advance to the next level. You are only in the middle stage, so you may suffer greatly.
I'll give it a try.
To participate, you first need to pass the selection stage within the sect. The selection battles will start tomorrow. But you don't have time to train. Have you really thought it through?
Shixiang, if your arm hurts, let me write it myself.
Another one who doesn't believe in the bad. Okay, the selection stage will start tomorrow. Come to the info platform early. Before it's your turn, you can watch other battles to prepare.
Shixiang, thank you.
Get ready, your turn is next.
Xiao.
Teacher.
Xiao, Ming Tang must have told you that you might encounter opponents whose cultivation level is higher than yours. But you still insist on participating? Yes, no matter who the opponent is, I want to participate. Since you have decided to participate, then fight hard. Don't be afraid of anything, only by meeting strength can you become stronger, go. Yes.
Don't worry, Master will be supervising the competition and won't let anything happen to you.
Feng Xiao. Why didn't you tell me that you were participating in the selection round today? Fortunately, I found Jin Xian Shixiang, and he helped me get here on a sword, otherwise I wouldn't have made it.
Sorry, I didn't expect you to come watch.
Let's not talk about that. I drew some talismans, these are for you. You should know how to use them. Since I don't have spiritual power, I can't use them, but you can activate the talisman with spiritual power when you need it.
Did you draw this for me?
You're only in the middle stage of core formation, so late stage opponents will definitely be difficult to deal with. I know you usually practice with the sword, but your current cultivation level is a bit behind. Maybe just the sword won't be enough, it's more reliable to use another method.
Xiao Shu, don't worry about me. I'll try my best without using those talismans.
Is it because he only wants to rely on himself? Cultivators also fight with spells, why are you so stubborn?
The next match is between Xiao and Shiao. Please come out.
Xiao Shu, I'll try my best.
The winner of this fight is Feng Xiaowei.
Zaya Shishu, I won.
Congratulations, if you win another fight, you will qualify for the competition at the meeting of the Immortal clans. You really are the fastest disciple who has learned to circulate chi in the body, and you won the competition so quickly, I was worried in vain before.
Why does Xiao Shu look a little disappointed? It was actually not that easy.
The opponent used various water and fire spells, and you defeated him using only a sword. Don't be too modest.
Jin Xian Shu and Ming Tang Xixiang are busy now, I will walk Shu home.
But Xiaowei, you are tired from this day and still want to walk me home. This will not do, I'd rather wait for Ming Tang.
I'm not tired.
Didn't you just say it wasn't easy?
Anyway, it's not far to see you off, it's okay.
I'm bothering you again.
He's upset because I didn't use his talismans.
Day 2.
Today is the second round of the core formation group competition. The winner of yesterday's round can qualify for the competition at the Immortal Clan meeting by winning another battle. Participants Xiaowei and Nanmen.
Nanmen Xixiang has already reached the late stage of core formation, his cultivation level is higher than mine. Xiao Shu, I'm worried.
Don't worry, give it your all, I believe in you.
I ask the first group disciples to come to the arena. The competition begins.
Attack. No, this won't do.
Careful.
Xiaowei shitty, watch out.
I call upon the talisman. Rupture. Fire. Lightning.
Enough. The outcome of the battle is this: Xiaowei wins. The qualifying battles are over and today's winner will be able to register to compete at the Immortal Clan's gathering. I hope you will continue to try hard and not bring shame to our clan.
Teacher. You made a mistake today. If it weren't for the sword attack that you failed to dodge, given your previous performance, you could have won with your technique alone. I hope that in the future, you will pay attention to caution, not blindly attack when you are in an advantageous position, and be prepared to repel your opponent's counterattacks. Disciple will definitely take teacher's instructions into account. However, it is good that you defeated an opponent in the late stage of core formation while in the middle stage of core formation. Your current cultivation level is not enough to deal with the top disciples from various schools at the Immortal Clan's assembly. Here is a jug of core strengthening wine that will help improve your cultivation. I present it to you. Thank you, teacher. Xiao Shu. Xiao Shu, it's good that I had your talismans, otherwise I would have lost, thank you.
No need, you yourself are the one who did well and would not have lost without me. Wow, what is this? An encouragement from teacher?
This wine was given to me by the teacher, who said that by drinking it, I would be able to improve my cultivation, and become more confident in future competitions. After all, my progress in the middle stage of core formation is slow.
It is said that in the world of cultivators, the wine of strengthening the core is a rare wine of immortals. Not only does it increase the level of cultivation, but it is also pleasant to drink. After you try it, don't forget to tell me how it tastes.
Then why don't you try it yourself?
No, it is for strengthening your skills, I can't drink it.
Let's not talk about that, first I will take you to the peak.
Thank you, go back, you need to train.
Xiao Shu, can I stay with you and drink some wine?
Why? Shouldn't you drink it when you return, and then train right away?
Teacher gave me this wine, but Ming Tang Xixiang didn't give it to. If I go back with it and drink it, I'm afraid Xixiang will be displeased when I see it.
Ming Tang can't be so petty.
Besides, doesn't Xiao Shu want to try the foundation strengthening wine? After I drink it, there will be nothing left.
Then drink it here, and at the same time let me try if it's tasty. Enough, enough. So this is what the wine of strengthening the core is like, fragrant.
Sher, try it quickly. How is this wine different from ordinary wine?
Xiao, I wish you success in the future competitions. Win quickly, let's drink. It turns out that this is what the wine of the Immortals tastes like.
Another one?
No need. Since I am not cultivating, drinking it is a waste.
I have a whole jug. It's okay if I drink a sip less. I will make up for it by meditating longer.
Then I will try a little. Don't fill it to the brim. In fact, when I was a child I saw the wine of strengthening the core. I always wanted to try it, but there is no point in me drinking it. How could I say that I wanted to? You need to enjoy life. Don't leave the wine cup empty. Turning to the moon. My talents will definitely come in handy. Having spent my wealth, I will still return. But what talents do I have?
You showed me the way. You are the most gifted and educated person I have ever met, and you know better than anyone how to instruct new students.
You didn't come last night. Where were you? Were you afraid that I would take your wine, so you had to drink it?
Shiao is joking. I just found a quiet place to properly absorb spiritual energy.
Wow, you've already broken through to the late stage of core formation? Congratulations, this will give you a better chance of winning the next competition.
Yeah, who knows, maybe I can get a marrow refining pill as a reward, and then I want to give it to Sher.
Wait, you want to give the marrow refining pill to Sher? Have you told him about it yet?
Sher always takes care of me, so I want to give him a gift. But this is just an idea, I haven't told anyone yet.
What's the matter, Shiao? If you win something else, you can give it away, but forget about the marrow refining pills.
Why? Shiao, can you tell me why?
The marrow refining pills from the alchemist clan can improve one's natural abilities and allow people who are not suitable for cultivation to practice. I know that you have good intentions, and you want Sher to cultivate like everyone else, and not be neglected by people. Haven't you thought that even though the marrow refining pills are expensive, the Xingtian clan can afford them, but then why can't he use Sher cultivate yet?
Shiao, you mean?
Yao Guangjinren was already somewhat upset when the purification pill was ineffective on Sher. Yao Guangjinren is probably the one who worries about him the most. Since even she said so, you don't need to think about it.
I think Sher's appearance is normal, but what's wrong with his body?
I guess he has a problem with his meridians, so I can't even inject chi into his body. Only by treating his meridians can we solve this problem. But that's too difficult. I'm afraid even a clan elder can't fix it. As soon as I entered the beginner's courtyard, I immediately met Sher. He was 12 or 13 years old at the time, and he secretly came alone to watch the beginners train. Sher was already knowledgeable back then, but he couldn't learn how to circulate chi through his body from a book, so he would come to watch others train. But when all the disciples in the courtyard were successfully circulating chi, Sher couldn't even cross that threshold. For the sake of the late elder everyone in the clan treated Sher well, but the new disciples who arrived weren't. They saw that Sher couldn't train, so they bullied him. So 3 years ago, Master asked me to teach the newcomers. I didn't want to, saying that it was very difficult to raise mischievous children who didn't know the characters, and then I asked to use Sher. I thought that if everyone could see what Sher could do, no one would look down on him anymore. Fortunately, among the newcomers, there is someone like you who wants to get close to him. Since you came, Sher has become much happier in these few years. You look after Sher well.
But even so, Sher always smiles at people and never complains about his fate. And although he can't cultivate, he still taught me many truths. He is truly a good, very good person.
Yes, it's a pity that goodness is not repaid to a good person. Forget about the purification pill. It's better to go down the mountain with Sher for a walk when you have free time. Sher may not be able to cultivate, but if he can move freely, then his life will not be lived in vain.
Will Sher really live like this his whole life? Without him, I would be lonely. Even if I rode the wind on a sword and wandered around the world, what would it be like?
Cheer up, the fighting platform you broke yesterday hasn't been fixed yet. The teacher told us to repair it urgently before the other clans arrive. This is all because of you. A competition is a competition. Why did you break the platform?
They say that Shershu's performance in the magic field construction lessons has always been very good. For Shixiang, it shouldn't be a problem.
I always asked Yu Shu to write down the difficult parts in the spell and magic field assignments. How would I know which fields to use? That's why. Don't forget to ask Xiao Shu to help us tomorrow. Yu Shu, Master asked me to place a protective barrier here to contain the power of talented disciples from different clans during battles. Which field do you think should be used?
You don't even understand that.
This is...
Okay, I'll make a sketch, and you two just bring the necessary materials and arrange them in the direction I drew.
We'll go get them right now. And you try hard here. Shu. Isn't this Yu Shu?
You Fulu.
Why is Shu, such a talented person, suddenly doing all sorts of nonsense?
I just came to help out a little.
Dear friend Ling Yunzi, I want to introduce someone to you. Yu Shu is an outstanding person of the Xingtian clan, and he is also good at making talismans like you. I am not that talented. In the past, when I was training in the Xingtian clan, I received a lot of instructions from Yu Shu.
Yu Zhenren. I have never heard of such a person.
Dear friend, it is not so. I am not an immortal.
Yu Shu is good at joking. If you are not an immortal, then are you useless?
How can this Fulu be so sharp-tongued? And what does he want to do in the end?
Xingtian clan is one of the best in the cultivation world. It would not be a bad idea for Brother Ling Yunzi to ask his elder for advice. If you get any benefit from the advice, then it will not be difficult to become famous at the meeting of immortal clans.
The formation of the 28 constellations is such a complex and changeable magic field. Yu Zhenren drew it himself without looking at the diagram. Apparently, this is the person the junior was looking for.
Why did you look for me?
Yu Shu doesn't know that Ling Yunzi has carefully studied the formation of magic fields and recently created an artifact, and the purpose of our presence at the meeting of the immortal clans is...
Ling Yunzi from the Yushan school wants to ask Yu Zhenren's advice on whether I drew this formation well.
I can't.
Xiao Shu, wake up.
What school are you from? Why did you hurt my Shu?
I just wanted to ask Yu Zhenren's advice on the formation.
Do you think that people are asked for advice like this? You.
Ming Tang Shixiang. Your cultivation level is higher than mine. Please use your qi to help Shu with his injury.
Xiao, you.
You dared to injure my Shu. Don't blame me for being rude.
In communication between cultivators, it is normal to exchange experiences. Is it my fault if your precious Shu is inferior in technique?
Exchange of experiences? My Shu is not cultivating. Who told you to injure him?
Stop it. Who are you? Why did you attack a disciple of the Yushan school?
Elder Songsher. The disciple was exchanging methods of constructing magical fields with Yu Zhenren. I didn't think that Yu Zhenren was weak, and accidentally injured him, which led to this disciple's misunderstanding.
I apologize for this incident here. Take this healing elixir. Once my dear friend Yu takes the elixir, he will immediately recover, and this conflict will be resolved.
My Shu doesn't even have spiritual power, and this disciple attacked a weak one. Do you want to just let it go? Is this how the Yushan school instructs its disciples?
After the Immortal Clan meeting, I will punish Ling Yunzi properly. As for how our school teaches its students, let alone the juniors, even your clan leader has no right to inquire about it.
When you return, will the punishment be just for show? This situation needs to be dealt with here and now.
Ling Yunzi accidentally injured a cultivator from your clan, but he came as a participant in the Immortal Clan meeting. The competition is about to start. Is it unfair to punish him now? Or is the Xingtian clan afraid of a Yushan school disciple taking first place, and is therefore preventing our school disciples from participating?
They are saying unreasonable things. Quickly go get the teacher.
You are saying the same thing.
you can't punish your disciple. Fine, if you can't do it, then allow me. Since you are going to participate in the competition, then I will see you there. No matter how fiercely we fight, I hope you won't regret it.
I see that you are only at the core formation stage, while Ling Yunzi is already at the nascent soul stage. You won't be able to meet in the competition.
I know he is at the nascent soul stage, but so what? There is no rule in the competition that prohibits disciples at the core formation stage from competing in the nascent soul group.
In fact, there was a precedent before where a senior from the Xingtian clan participated in a higher group. Feng Xiaowei, you probably want to imitate your predecessor and make history. No matter whether you are acting impulsively or are really that arrogant, thinking that you can compete in a stronger group, in any case, I will leave you no choice. And when you compete in the nascent soul group, I am afraid that you will suffer greatly, even if you do not die.
This brat does not understand the situation and is talking nonsense. I will pretend that I did not hear this. There is no need to discuss any more on this.
What nonsense is my student talking?
Master.
Changhong Shufu.
How could you get injured?
It was Ling Yunzi from Yushan School who hurt Xiao Shu.
Songsher, if you can't teach the younger generation, leave it to others.
Elder Chongqing, when the younger generation exchanges experiences, sometimes mistakes happen. Why complicate things?
My Shu can't cultivate, so how can he exchange experiences with Ling Yunzi? It's obvious that he wanted to intentionally harm He Shu.
What nonsense! He Henren just shattered my formation with one stroke of his brush. How is it possible that he has never trained before? It's him. He told me that Master He Yu is the most outstanding of the elders, and told me to ask him for advice.
Ling Yunzi misunderstood me. I just told him to ask for advice verbally.
3 years ago, you failed to become a disciple of the Xingtian clan. You held a grudge against He Shu, so you did it on purpose. Don't think you can avoid it.
Kneel down.
Yushan School and Xingtian clan enjoy the same fame. Even if Ling Yunzi offended Xingtian clan, there will be people who will support him. But how can our Fu family compare to them?
Fu Lu said without paying attention to the words and joked without reason, causing Ling Yunzi to accidentally injure Mr. Yu. I have taught my nephew poorly before, and now I ask 2 elders to witness me flogging him with a fire whip as punishment for his mistake. If a conflict arises between the 2 clans because of this, I am afraid that they will all blame the Fu family. If Fu Lu is not severely punished today, it will offend 2 major sects.
Enough. Dear friend Fu Qinghong, that's enough for now. As for Ling Yunzi, Elder Songsher said that he would punish him upon returning to the mountain. There's no need for me to express my opinion, but my disciple said that he wants to meet Ling Yunzi in a competition. Since he's decided to do so, I won't stop him.
If you're willing to let the disciples seek their own doom, we won't say anything, but we hope that the Xingtian clan disciples won't neglect the competition and attack Ling Yunzi alone together. As for the rest, we'll see.
They say that the nascent soul group competition is being held on foreign soil. I hope that Ling Yunzi will not hide when the time comes. Xiao Shu, have you regained consciousness?
Why am I here?
You lost consciousness after being injured a while ago, so I sent you here. Why are your eyes red? Does it hurt anywhere?
Why are you so close?
I wanted to get a better look. Shu, are you thirsty? I'll get you some water.
He Yu.
Uncle Chief, Auntie Yao Guang. Why did you come?
Xingtian clan chief, Dubhe.
We heard Changcheng say that you were injured, so we went to check on you.
Yao Guang.
He Yu, why are your eyes? Don't you feel like there's something wrong with your body?
No, I feel as usual.
He Yu, I heard that when Ling Yunzi attacked you, you destroyed his formation with a wave of your brush?
It seems that way, but I don't know how that happened. I don't have spiritual energy. Even if I found a flaw in his formation, I wouldn't be able to destroy it. The day before yesterday, Xiaowei received a jug of foundation strengthening wine. I wanted to try it, so I asked him to pour me some. It couldn't have happened because of it.
This wine can develop cultivation and perhaps for this reason has given your body spiritual energy. You, don't think too much, have a good rest these days.
I'm afraid that the balance in Hiyu's blood vessels is about to become impossible to maintain.
Hiyu is half demon, so his meridians are different from those of humans and demons. If the demon blood awakens within him, how can he survive it in his current body?
Then Yuheng Shidi spent a lot of spiritual energy to save the child's life. Even Hiyu doesn't know that he can't practice because of his mother's demonic lineage. Who would have thought that this trouble would still persist to this day?
Chief, if you can transform the meridians so that Hiyu's body can withstand this power, isn't that enough? And even if he turns into a demon.
Easy to say, hard to put into practice. The problem is how to transform his channels? At that time, Yuheng Shidi's cultivation level was higher than mine, and he failed. What can you and I do now? If only I could find the legendary treasures of heaven and earth. It's hard to predict the future now. If the situation doesn't get worse, Hiyu might be able to die a good death in this mortal body. There's nothing else I can do.
Where did you go that took so long to pour a cup of water? You didn't go looking for Ling Yunzi, did you?
No, I just went to tell Ming Tang Shixiang that you had woken up. But why did you think that?
It's better not to do that, and although Ling Yuntang is arrogant and willful, he didn't know that I wasn't cultivating, so there's no need to make trouble for him.
Although Ling Yuntang didn't know about your situation, but if he wasn't eager to be the center of attention, how could he act presumptuously without even expressing himself clearly? He was eager to get started, he only wanted to seize the initiative to gain the reputation of being the one who had defeated his elder. Fu Lu should also have known what Ling Yunzi wanted to do, so he deliberately added fuel to the fire. Sher, it's just that you have a kind heart and never think ill of others, so you say that he acted unintentionally. You think too highly of people.
Behave yourself and don't think too much, so you are forbidden to do whatever you want. The opponent's cultivation level is not low, I'm afraid you will get hurt.
Xiao Sher doesn't know yet that I agreed to fight Ling Yunzi. Everything is fine now, so I won't let him worry. Right, Xiao Sher, you know so much. It is said that there was an elder who participated in the competition at the Immortal clan meeting in a group one step higher?
Yes. It happened about 20 years ago. Why did you suddenly ask about it?
I accidentally heard someone talking about him, so I was just curious. Why doesn't Sher tell me?
Since you asked, that elder was called Chisha, he is my Sher. I met him when I was a kid. Auntie Yao Guang was present at his performance, I once heard her telling this story.
Yushan School. Gathering of Immortal Clans. 20 years ago.
Yuan Shaozi of the Shanzhan School has been selected for the Divine Transformation Stage Group.
Is it that easy to get into the Divine Transformation Group?
This testing stone is extremely hard, and it is said that whoever can leave a mark on it has quite a good cultivation. The Yushan School uses it to select the finalists for the Divine Transformation Group. It is fair and just, and it avoids the candidates from getting injured in the fights before the main competition.
It is meaningless.
Is this really the winner of the previous Late Soul Nascent Stage Group competition, dear friend Chisha? In the competition at the last Immortal Clan meeting, Yuan Shaozi was defeated by Chisha. Naturally, looking at this, everything seems meaningless to you. But unexpectedly, 10 years later, Chisha is still in the Late Soul Nascent stage. Congratulations in advance, brother Chisha.
You're right, last time I won the Nascent Soul group, and it was pointless to participate again this time.
Chisha Shidi, what do you want to do?
This dear friend hasn't prepared yet, sorry, I'll go ahead. I'm Chisha from the Xingtian clan, enter my name in the Divine Transformation Group competition.
Later, Chisha Sher participated in a competition in the Divine Transformation Group when he himself was only at the late nascent soul stage. His opponent's cultivation level was higher, but Chisha Sher still won first place. And although I don't know why Sher was stuck at the nascent soul stage for so many years, he was better than many late Divine Transformation stage masters.
Even though Chisha Sher was strong, he acted a little arrogant. He advanced to the Divine Transformation stage group, and regardless of the end result,
he gained an impressive reputation.
This is Chisha Shirshu's strength. Why so arrogant right away? Besides, he won in the end.
Perhaps his opponents were simply worse than him. I don't mean anyone in particular, I'm just saying that all the participants were losers.
You also need to try hard. I'll come watch your competition tomorrow. Remember, you can't lose to unworthy people.
This is bad. Shiao Shirshu can't know that I'm in the nascent soul stage group. Shiao Shirshu, you haven't recovered yet, get plenty of rest, so don't come tomorrow.
I don't need to go to the arena, I can just go and watch.
But I know that if Shiao Shirshu comes, I'll be nervous and worried. When I didn't have Shiao Shirshu's talismans, I wasn't confident in myself.
Okay, I won't go. I figured out that last time you used so many talismans on purpose, right? I won't come tomorrow, so you don't have to resort to them for me.
Shirshu, what are you talking about? Last time I really made one mistake, and thanks to your talisman I was able to get out of a disadvantageous situation.
Then tomorrow don't make any accidental mistakes. I wish you a quick victory.
Taiwei Peak.
Greetings Shifu.
How is he doing?
Yu Shirshu had already woken up. After examining him, the sect leader said that he was fine.
Xiaowei, you have always lived by your own mind, so I will not discourage you from competing in the nascent soul stage group, but you should know that with your current cultivation level, you will definitely not be able to defeat Ling Yunzi. In my youth, I learned a fierce and unique sword technique. It may be useful to you. At first, I wanted to pass it on to you when you improved your cultivation, but I will teach it to you before.
What is the name of this technique?
It was created by my Shirshu Shisha. He didn't give it a name when he was alive, but if you must, call it Chisha sword art.
Is this the Immortal Shisha who won the Divine Transformation group at the Immortal clan meeting while still in the nascency stage?
Exactly. Even though Shisha Shirshu was stuck in the nascency stage, his sword skills were unique. In actual combat, he wasn't limited by his stage, he could even defeat those who were above him. I was once fortunate enough to receive some advice from him, and I gained some reputation among my generation. Shisha Shirshu is truly a genius sent by heaven. And today, I pass this knowledge on to you.
Chisha sword art?
Come. Draw your sword.
I must learn this technique to defeat Ling Yunzi. Sword ready.
Since you and I are both participating in the competition, Master left the nascent soul stage group's supervisory post to avoid suspicion and asked Yao Guangzhenren to replace him.
Ming Tang Xixiang, are you participating too?
The competition will be held in a foreign land. Master was afraid that if something bad happened there, you wouldn't be saved in time, so he asked me to come and keep an eye on you. Ha! Of course he's not worried about me.
Thank you. Thank you, Master, and you.
Where did I get such an impulsive shitty and a teacher who justifies him? Once they enter, the participants will scatter everywhere. There are many demons in foreign lands. You might not be able to deal with them alone, being in the late core formation stage. It's better to find me first and we'll deal with it together. Don't rush to avenge Shirshu.
The participants will have 6 hours to spare after they enter. The one who kills more demons wins. The competition starts now.
Ling Yunzi, you wounded Shiao Shirshu. You only wanted to challenge the elder as a junior and gain glory, but today you will not be able to gain glory.
Foreign lands.
The rules say that if a participant gets injured, they can ask the elder observer to leave the competition, but with my current level of cultivation, I'm afraid it will be difficult to injure Ling Yunzi and force him to leave the competition. However, we can do it together with Ming Tang Xixiang, but what if the slightest danger arises? Ming Tang Xixiang will ask the elder to exclude me. Okay, I'll go look for Ling Yunzi alone and just leave a few marks for Ming Tang Xixiang along the way. There are many traces left by demons here, but there are no signs of a fight. If the other participants encounter them, then fighting along the way is the right decision. The result of the competition is judged by the number of demons killed. And Ling Yunzi is good at magic formations. Ling Yunzi must have done this to lure the demons in.
I'm wondering how is Xiaowei doing? Jing Xian Xixiang.
My teacher went to observe the nascent soul group competition today. He couldn't come to see you, so he asked me to come.
I'm fine, thank you for your concern. That's right, but I remember that the observer for the nascent soul group was Elder Changcheng. Why did Auntie Yao Guang replace him?
because they are both competing in the nascent soul group, and Changqing Shixiang, in order to avoid suspicion, asked my teacher.
Wasn't Ming Tang planning to not participate in the competition?
Ming Tang, he changed his mind later.
But you just said, they, who else besides Ming Tang? Are you hiding something from me?
The array is already prepared, and once the demons gather inside, they can be destroyed in one fell swoop. Come on. Little monsters, no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to get out of my formation that can be entered but not exited.
Ling Yunzi.
It's you. You attacked me from behind.
You wanted to gain fame at the expense of my Shershu. I'll leave you as the loser in this competition.
Is your worthless Shershu worth it? Do you think that once you enter this formation, you'll be able to get out safely?
I don't care.
It's too dangerous. Because this child has latched onto me, my plan to hunt demons will be difficult to carry out. Even if I manage to kill a few, I won't be able to catch up with the rest of the participants. This won't do. I need to deal with this kid as soon as possible. I don't want to mess with you, crazy guy. What you do today will definitely come back to you in the future.
Will come back? You insulted my Chisha, and you still haven't paid for it.
The core essence of Chisha technique is the idea of a sharp sword. When the sword is drawn, if the enemy triumphs, there will be no place for you. Boldly go forward, and become invincible.
Kill.
I will not fight you today, but I will definitely put an end to this hatred in the future.
Don't think of running away.
Wait.
Feng Xiaowei, you are so stupid.
Calm down, Xiaowei has his own intentions.
What's going on?
This sword is not very good. Okay, this will do.
Would you like to have the name Feng Xiaowei from now on?
I never thought that I could live another life. It was you who made me live again, little Hiyu. No, I can't last long in this state. However, I promised to give Xiao Hiyu a gift. I should prepare it.
What a strong sword, Chi. Junior brother Chisha? I'm confused. Chisha Shitty is resting in peace. How could it be him? But there are some similarities.
What's wrong with me?
Have you come to your senses? How are you feeling?
Disciple Feng Xiaowei greets Elder Yao Guang.
You are indeed Changchen's disciple. They say Changchen took this disciple to pass on Chisha's sword technique. I didn't expect that this disciple even resembled Shitty. You fainted here. You encountered demons and couldn't handle them, getting injured? Do you know who released that unbridled sword Chi that was here just now?
First I fought Ling Yunzi of Yushan School, later he escaped, but after using up my strength, I blacked out and don't know what happened after. I broke through to the nascent soul stage.
You have actually broken through to the nascent soul stage now. It was probably because the breakthrough was just around the corner, and it was natural to cross the line in the midst of the battle now. Did you really not see anyone nearby?
This disciple really didn't see.
The sword Chi that was here just now is exactly the same as Chisha's, but Shitty has long since died. How could he appear here? Even Changchen, who was instructed by Chisha, couldn't achieve the same sword intent, let alone his disciple Feng Xiaowei. No, this needs to be reported to the leader. Although you haven't received any serious injuries, but you have just broken through to a new stage, so it's best to find a quiet place to rest. I'll see you off.
But
before I came here, Ling Yunzi from the Yushan school had already dropped out of the competition due to a serious injury.
Were you the ones making noise just now?
I came to help a disciple. Does Songsher Jinren have any objections?
Yaoguang Zhenren's sword Qi is indeed strong, but according to the rules, the observer should not interfere with a competition. Otherwise, it would be unfair. I think this young man should be removed from the competition, right?
Songsher Jinren doesn't have to worry. Xiaowei just broke through to a new stage. I was just about to take him to a quiet place to retreat to strengthen his cultivation. That's right. It's said that your school's disciple Ling Yunzi, despite acting alone and without the help of elders, was beaten so badly by one disciple at the Golden Core stage that he even left the competition. It's really a pity.
I still need to inspect the arena. Please don't send me off.
Elder Yaoguang, but the sword chi that just appeared obviously isn't.
It's okay. It seems like the elders passing by decided to help. In any case, there were no bad intentions, so we don't have to explain it to anyone.
What is this?
1,000-year-old in spiritual wood.
1,000-year-old in spiritual wood?
After the trees wither, some of them accidentally end up deep underground, where they are filled with earth energy, and then become in spiritual wood. This kind of spiritual wood calms the heart and spirit. You have just broken through to a new stage. It will help stabilize your state. This wood is said to be beneficial, so just take it with you. Spiritual wood is hidden deep in the ground. It can't just appear on the surface. Did that person also see that Shiao had made a breakthrough and was able to get it out? If it really was him, then it would be logical to help this disciple, but his spiritual lamp definitely went out a long time ago. How is that possible? But if it's not Chisha, then whose sword energy could it be?
A disciple at the Golden Core stage entered the nascent soul group competition. In the end, didn't he have to ask the elders to save him?
Shiao didn't withdraw because of an injury. I saw that he had made a breakthrough, and I only took him in for the sake of future considerations and the stabilization of cultivation.
Shiao.
Zayashishu.
So much blood. Do you feel any pain anywhere?
I'm fine, this is demon blood. This is other people's blood. Zayashishu, I'm really fine. Look, I broke through to the stage.
Do you know that someone said these words to me before, and then he died? Quickly say something happy.
Okay. Zayashishu, I'm back.
Xingtian Clan, Main Peak, Headmaster's Residence.
Yaoguang Shimi, it is said that in foreign lands you demonstrated excellent swordsmanship. It is truly amazing.
Headmaster, it was not me.
But I heard.
Shi Xiang, listen to what I tell you. It was like this.
That's it.
Songsher thought it was me, and I did not dissuade him, and then the other observers thought the same. Obviously the person who released the sword chi was not among us.
So then, who do you think did it?
I looked at the sword intent. It looks like it was Chisha.
Chisha Shidi has already passed away many years ago. How could it be him? Shimi, maybe you are mistaken. Could it be one of the disciples?
Yu hung Shi Xiang and I brought him back from the bloody battle in the demon sect. I am most familiar with his sword intent. If it weren't for the similarity, I wouldn't have remembered it. And we didn't find Chisha's body that time. Shi Xiang, tell me, could it be?
Chisha's spiritual lamp went out, so he is definitely dead. Besides, if he is alive, how could he just disappear without saying anything?
Headmaster, I want to go down the mountain.
Do you want to inspect the place where Chisha and Yuhing died?
Besides this reason, there is another reason, Luo Hiyu. If I meet some amazing immortal along the way who can solve his problem, that would be the best outcome. However, I need to wait until the Immortal clan meeting is over and then come back to this matter again. Moreover, Shi Xiang, on the last day of the clan meeting, you will go out to fight on stage. This time your opponent will be the Xinjian clan chief Qingzhang. Please do not make mistakes and disgrace us.
This is just a demonstration of spellcasting skills for the younger generation. It cannot be considered a competition, and I have a sense of proportion.
Shouldn't I have taken the risk without Shu knowing? Shu, don't be angry.
How can I break the boundaries and challenge such a strong disciple? The same goes for Chongqing Shixiang. You are allowed to do whatever you want.
There were observers inspecting the area, there was no danger, and besides, I can't go out anywhere now. Xiao Shu, look at this.
What's this?
Last time, I said I wanted to give Shu a gift, but I didn't know what to give him, so I thought about it for a long time. I remembered that Shu had an empty scabbard, so I made this wooden sword. Xiao Shu, how about putting it in the scabbard?
It fits like a glove.
I made it from a piece of 1,000-year-old spirit wood that I found in foreign lands. If Xiao Shu keeps this sword with him, it will bring him peace.
This scabbard was left to me by Chisha Shu, so I placed it here as a memento. I didn't think you would make a sword to go with it. 1,000-year-old spirit wood, it's still not bad.
So Sher is no longer angry with me?
Today is the last day of the Immortal clan meeting. If you're still here to bother me with your chatter and interfere with my viewing of the various clan masters' performances, then I'll really get angry.
Today, it is my great honor to receive Xianjian clan chief Qingjing here to practice spells with me.
It is unexpected that Uncle would call Qingjing as his partner this year.
Is this clan chief Qingjing strong?
Of course, the Xianjian clan was originally small, and it was only thanks to Qingjing's strength that they achieved their current glory. It is said that Qingjing hates the unrighteous path and demons. He has been fighting against the demon faction for many years. The demon lord who has gone beyond the divine transformation stage was injured while undergoing the heavenly tribulation. There are not many people who can fight against an opponent at another stage and injure him. In the past decades, there have been 3 famous examples. One is my Sher Chisha, the other is Qingjing.
Who else?
And you. A disciple at the Golden Core stage beat Ling Yunzi at the Nascency stage, so he left the competition. Now you are also famous. He has come.
Xianjian clan leader, Qingjing.
It seems he is looking here.
Yes. Then maybe Qingjing also heard that you are a young talent.
Or am I wrong?
Performance platform, gathering of immortal clans.
Xianjian sect's Qingjing is so strong that he broke through Uncle Tianshu's defense with just one swing of his sword. But I still think Uncle Tianshu is more powerful. He defends and attacks at the same time. He holds the defense with one hand, and counterattacks with the sword Qi with the other. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm thinking, right now 2 immortals are fighting on the platform, but not even a trace of their sword Qi can be heard from us. The protective barrier that Sher set up is truly excellent.
You're overpraising me. I just drew a drawing. If we use good spiritual stones to create the barrier, it will definitely be powerful. Besides, the immortals on the platform are holding back their strength.
I can't master such a complex barrier drawing, but Xiao Sher can easily draw it. Xiao Sher is truly amazing.
Stop looking at me, watch the battle.
Yes.
The Xingtian clan's fame is great, but it seems there's nothing special about it. Since our clan leader didn't go all out today, it ended in a draw.
Today we were just showing off magical arts, so naturally, the key here is to be careful. I held back my strength, and perhaps Tianshu didn't use his full power either. Yaoguang's shimmy shouldn't be underestimated either. The sword energy she displayed on foreign soil was so strong that it went beyond the court. It's truly excellent.
Immortal leader, Elder Qinghong, perhaps this sword Qi is not the work of the immortal Yaoguang.
But haven't you seen it yourself? Tell me more.
Back then, in a foreign land, I saw marks left by someone in the shape of constellations, apparently guiding a fellow clan member. I remembered that there was a disciple of the Xingtian clan at the Golden Core stage who wanted to settle accounts with Ling Yunzi of the Yushan school. I was immediately curious, so I followed the marks to take a look. Halfway there, I saw a radiance coming from a sword ahead. When I approached the place where the radiance came from, I found a disciple of the Xingtian clan lying bloody on the ground. Then I saw the immortal Yaoguang come to his senses in time.
So there was someone else who released the sword Qi, and Yaoguang just pretended to be him.
True. However, I still haven't figured out who actually dealt that blow. I think the disciple most likely got into danger, and one of the elders passing by helped him, but Yaoguang took the credit for it.
Anyway, no one saw who exactly did it, and besides, the Xingtian clan was the organizer, so hiding behind someone else's name wasn't that hard. Maybe we should reveal this secret, and let people see what a good shimmy is like.
No need. In any case, we can't prove who it was. And there's no point in conflicting with the Xingtian clan over this. Have you seen that disciple? Maybe you know who he is?
It was Feng Xiaowei, a Golden Core disciple who made a breakthrough during the battle at the competition.
Feng Xiaowei. He looks so much like that person. I think I need to take a closer look at him.
The gathering of the immortal clans has finally ended. Xixiang, it's time for me to go down the mountain.
Shifu, are you planning on going down the mountain? Do you have any business?
Nothing special, it's just that I haven't left the mountain for a long time, so I decided to have some fun. What's wrong? Do you want to go too?
Immortal Yaoguang, you are our senior after all. You can't just take your disciples with you. When it comes to fun, you have to think about others too.
Xiao Sher, do you also want to go down the mountain and take a walk?
But won't we disturb Auntie Yao Guang's business?
Feng Xiaowei also wants to go down the mountain and see the world. I also want to ask Yu Shu to come with me. I hope you allow it.
Hiyu has been on the mountain since he was a child and hasn't been down it very often. Why not take him along? Even if we can't find a way to cure him, at least he'll have a good time. Since it's that way, come along. I'll take you along for a walk, that is, on a journey. Chief, what do you think?
Shimi, you always say that. What else can I do? Come along.
Auntie Yao Guang doesn't like to be embarrassed. This walk with her will definitely be fun. I need to hurry to pack my things.
Has Xiao Shu already thought of where he wants to go?
I'm not familiar with the area at the foot of the mountain. Before, when I went down the mountain, I did everything in a hurry. If I get a chance, I'd like to walk around the night market.
Night market? Isn't this the scene described in "The moon rose under the willows, and they met in the twilight"?
How did you remember this line? I thought you only memorized cultivation secrets. This line describes the folk festival during the Lantern Festival, which is much livelier than the usual night market.
Xiao Shu already mentioned this in class, and I just remembered it. I haven't seen it before either. This time Xiao Shu must take me to see it.
Ancheng.
The leader's ship floating on the clouds is really comfortable. We got to Ancheng so quickly.
There are excellent hot springs in this city. We'll find an inn with them in the evening and rest there. Now everyone will do their own thing. We'll get together when I rent rooms.
Auntie, I want to take a walk in the night market.
Don't walk the streets alone. Take someone with you and come back early.
Let's go. Shu will take you for a walk. Wow, how lively.
Shu, take my hand, there are a lot of people here.
I'm not a child anymore. Are you afraid that I'll get lost?
Xiao Shu is so talented and handsome. I heard that some rich families steal the sons-in-law they like. And if someone takes a fancy to you, what should I do? And I promised the immortal Yao Guang to look after Shu.
Is that even possible? Did you read that in some storybook?
Yes, Shu, do you want to read some local stories? Or is there something else you like? I can give it to you.
Listen to you, you sound like a spoiled young master. What if I said I wanted something expensive? Could you give it to me too?
If Xiao Shu wants something expensive that I can't buy, then I'll stay here to earn money.
How much is that?
2 wen each.
Then buy me some hawthorn and sugar for 2 wen so I don't have to stay here to work. It's so crowded here, how wonderful.
Xiao Shu, do you like it here? Then I'll hang out with Shu more often, okay?
Who wouldn't like it in such a lively and fun place? But no one can just have fun all day long. You need to cultivate. How can you waste time like this?
If Xiao Shu is happy, then it's not a waste of time.
I just said it without thinking, don't take it seriously. And if I came here often, I wouldn't like it because it's noisy.
Xiao Shu is lonely on the mountain.
The head and other elders regretted that I couldn't cultivate and were afraid that I might get hurt due to the fluctuation of spiritual energy during others' cultivation, so they let me live alone. Of course, they had good intentions, but living alone on the mountain, I don't meet many people in a year. There are probably more people on this street than I've met in my entire life. Do you know why I've read so many ancient literature? Because there's not much to do on the mountain and no one to talk to, so I could only read to relieve my boredom. However, in reality, I don't know what my use is. No matter how well I study rare books on immortality, I can't cultivate. I read novels and stories about amazing things, but I can never experience such exciting stories.
It turns out he's so lonely, then I can always be with Xiao Shu. His body too, how can I even cure his illness so he can live happily forever? If I can't accompany Shu, then what's the point of how high my cultivation level is? Xiao Shu.
We came here for a walk, why are we talking about this? Let's go, Shu will take you for fun. It's already late, Xiaowei, let's go find Auntie Yao Guang.
Okay.
It turns out there's so much syrup on these berries, and it's too sour.
Really? Let me try it. It seems sweet to me.
Xiaowei, what are you doing? Why aren't you sleeping so late?
Xiao Shu, have you come out of the hot spring?
Yes, the spring here is nice. Your hands are warm, why are you wearing gloves?
Recently, I've always felt uncomfortable holding a sword in my hands. As soon as I saw that gloves were being sold at the night market, I decided to take a pair to see if the feeling would change.
A sword is also a magical artifact. If it doesn't fit in your hand, maybe it doesn't suit you completely.
When I first started training, carrying a sword was equally comfortable. After the sword recognized its owner through blood, there was no difficulty either. And lately, when I hold it in my hands, nothing strange happens either. I think maybe after my swordsmanship improved, the feeling of the sword also changed.
After you put on the glove, does it feel nice?
The gloves cover my hands completely, and when I hold the sword, they restrict my movements, but it's still uncomfortable in some places.
Maybe you should wear half gloves?
Half gloves?
Yes, you can try cutting half of them to partially expose your fingers, it should be more comfortable.
That's a good idea, Shiao. Thanks for the suggestion.
You hunted as a child. When you grew up, you practiced with the sword. When would you have learned how to do this? Let Sher do it. Finally finished.
That's it, that's exactly how it feels.
Why do these gloves feel so familiar? Okay, never mind.
Shiao, I'll try the sword. Shiao, good night.
The next day.
Sher, good morning.
Good morning, Ming Tang.
Ah, why were you in the same room? No wonder I didn't find Sher when I just entered his room.
Xiang, don't talk nonsense.
Doesn't sleeping in the same room mean sleeping in the same room? He was so sleepy because that kid bothered him at night?
I asked Shiao to make my gloves last night, he finished late. Then Shiao fell asleep, I was afraid to wake him up, so I didn't send him to my place.
That's how it was, Ming Tang. How can you make fun of Sher? That's disrespectful to your elders. Tell me, why did you come so early? If it's not serious, I won't bother with you.
Auntie Yaoguang asked me to tell you to pack your things and get ready to move on.
A ship floating on the clouds.
Auntie Yaoguang, where are we going next?
To the Sinan Mountains, to Jingshan Lake.
Where did I live with my parents when I was little?
Does he want to go back and see the place where he used to live? I haven't been here for many years, so I had to bring you to bow to my parents.
Shiao, I'll go with you.
Deceased father, Yuheng, deceased mother, Chanwan. The grave is set up by Hiyu.
Dad, Mom, I came to visit you.
Yuheng Xixiang, we have come to see you.
Disciple Xiao has come to visit my Sher's deceased father.
Get up, it is enough that cultivators have come with good intentions.
The scenery here is charming, and the spiritual energy is powerful. Let's not rush, we will spend the night here in a ship floating on the clouds.
Auntie, thank you. It is rare to be able to come back, let's go to my house. Everything is covered in dust.
You have not been here for a long time. A little dust is normal, we will clean up and it will be fine.
There are only 2 of you. I am afraid that you will not be able to finish before late at night, so we will clean up together.
Thank you. What about Auntie Yaoguang and Jin Xian Xixiang?
I'm here. The teacher said she'll take a look around and come back before sunset.
When the demon clan attacked that year, the first thing Chisha did was take Hiyu away, and when Shidi returned, Yuheng Xixiang was already dead. After that, he didn't spare his life and fought the demon clan, where they all perished together. Which is certainly strange. His sword broke, the spiritual lamp went out, everything indicated that Chisha had died. However, his body was never found. And the strangest thing is that no one saw even a drop of blood or a piece of flesh. Unfortunately, when I arrived, there were no survivors left. It was hard to find out the exact situation, and only the cultivators here who had retired from the world saw the Chisha and the demon clan rushing by. It seems there are so many traces here. Tomorrow I'll pay a visit to the cultivators here to see if I missed any information last time.
It's done.
I came. This house has been empty for many years, but we are leaving again tonight. Have you cleaned up yet?
It's because everyone helped me. Auntie, since it's clean, wouldn't it be better to spend the night here?
Xiao Shu, can't sleep?
When I came back here, I looked around, everything seemed so familiar that I didn't even want to go to bed. Why aren't you sleeping either?
I've been neglecting cultivation these past few days. I wanted to take the opportunity to train. The area is filled with spiritual energy, and perhaps because of this charm, Master Yuheng chose it to live in seclusion.
I think he didn't just move here for cultivation.
And for what?
Perhaps for my mother and me. After my parents tied the knot, they left the clan to live in seclusion.
Because the clan elders didn't approve of this marriage?
I don't know. Although uncle and the others don't talk about mother often, but when they do mention her sometimes, they don't seem irritated. Maybe they just thought that talking about worldly feelings and love would only hinder my father in his path of cultivation.
But we all live among people, and even if we follow the laws of fate, we can't be as heartless as it was.
You know, I thought I had practically forgotten my childhood, but after coming back here, I remembered a lot. When my parents and I lived here, my father took me to fly a kite. My mother took me to the mountains to play with animals, and sometimes we had guests. My mother was funny. I remember one time, she held a rabbit in her arms and made fun of our guest, persuading him, Sher, to call the rabbit his shitsi. He seemed confused.
Shershu's parents must be very good people.
You haven't seen them, how do you know?
Because Xiao Shershu is a good person.
This is you. Do you want to hold him?
Darling, don't fool around with him. He'll actually believe it. Here you, call him Sher.
Why did I have such a weird dream? It's probably because I listened to Xiao Shershu's stories about his childhood yesterday.
Auntie Yao Guang, where are we going today?
I was planning to go to the local cultivators today,
Auntie must have remembered the incident with Ling Yunzi recently, and she's worried that I'll be in an awkward position when I meet the cultivators. Auntie wants to meet some friends. I don't know these people, what's the point of me going? I'll just stay here and you two have a good time.
In fact, my family lives in a nearby mountain valley, which is only half a day away by sword. I also remember that it was Xiao Shershu and Ming Tang Shixiang who brought me to the Xingtian clan. If Shershu and Shixiang don't mind, I'd like to invite you to my home.
That's right, I accompanied Shershu to buy storybooks that time. I never thought that he would be able to spot such talent with his keen eyes. But I won't go. Xiao Shershu is enough so that your family won't think that you're being sent back home.
Xiao Shershu, what do you think?
Okay, you went with me to my family, I'll go to yours.
Does Xiao Shershu remember the first time we met here?
I remember. You were hunting at that time. I thought you were in danger and used the talisman to attack your prey. But I didn't know then that you wanted to sell the whole wolf skin to get money for your brother's treatment.
Xiao Shershu was also worried about my safety back then, and even left some medicine for my brother later. Xiao Shershu is always so good.
There's a courtyard with residents ahead, yours must be there. It's really rare to see him so worried. I can see smoke from the stove, they must all be home.
Who's there? Is it you?
Mother, I'm back.
How have you been? How long are you planning on staying this time?
I'm doing well. I'm traveling with a teacher from the clan, and I happen to be here nearby. I'll have to go back soon.
Xiao is working hard to improve himself and is growing very fast, everyone in the clan loves him. The teacher has passed on many unique skills to him, and now Xiao is the best among his peers.
That's good. At one time, the little Immortal said that he liked our baby and wanted to take him with him. We thought it would be nice to be able to ask an Immortal for help, so we quickly agreed, and now our child has succeeded in his studies. What could be better?
That's how you thought, and I thought.
What did you think?
Nothing, I was a fool. Father, Mother, thank you. I used to think that my parents agreed to let me go with you so easily because they wanted to repay you for curing my brother. But only today did I find out that they love me too, and want me to live well.
So, after you entered the clan, wasn't it because you thought that you were sold to me that you always protected me?
How is that possible? Xiao Shershu was kind to me, and I should have been kind to Shershu. Xiao Shershu, I'm so happy, thank you.
But I didn't do anything,
what should I thank you for?
Thank you for accompanying me today. Thank you for always being able to be by my side when I'm happy.
Daozhong has been secluded here the entire time. May I know if anyone saw what happened before and after the battle between my shitty Chisha and the elders of the demon clan?
I have already told you everything I know. Back then, Immortal Chisha and the 7 elders of the demon clan were fighting nearby. Immortal Chisha killed the demons one by one, after which his spiritual energy burst out, and a wave of sword chi instantly rushed out, reaching the sky. Then your shitty disappeared along with the opponents and silence reigned. Later, the Immortal from the Xingtian clan arrived, and then the Immortal Yaoguang.
Wait, are you saying there was another person? I arrived faster than everyone from my clan. There should have been no one faster than me. Who is it then?
I don't know what kind of person that was. It was only before the Yaoguang Immortal arrived that he sensed someone flying by, hiding the glow of his sword. His chi was not demonic. This cultivator was definitely human. The bloody battle shook the heavens, so who would dare to come out and watch? And since the Yaoguang Immortal arrived soon after, I always thought that this person was from your clan.
Who would have thought that there would be an outsider watching that bloody battle? That cultivator who arrived before me deliberately hid the glow of his sword, as if he wanted to hide. But he is not the demon clan's reinforcements, and does not look like a friend of Yuheng Shixiang and Chisha. So what did this person want to do when he reached the battlefield?
Xiao, what are you looking at?
Watch out, Shao Shu.
What happened?
Yaoguang Immortal, there is someone fighting up ahead.
Demonic Qi. This is a demon clan, Jinxian, and I will go and take a look. The rest of you stay on the ship. What kind of creature of darkness dares to challenge the righteous path?
Their reinforcements are coming, retreat.
These monsters are running away very quickly.
Immortal Qingzheng, what happened here?
My disciples and I were returning to the Xianjian clan after the Immortal clan meeting, and we unexpectedly ran into an ambush by demons here. Fortunately, Immortal Yaoguang extended a helping hand to us, for which I am grateful.
Headmaster Qingzheng, there is no need for formalities. It is precisely because we are righteous cultivators that I am here, so it is my duty to help. I wonder what Headmaster Qingzheng's plans are. I see that many of your disciples are injured. It will be bad if the demons attack again. Do you want us to accompany you?
Immortal Yaoguang.
Many of my disciples have been injured, so this group of demons does not expect that I will be able to respond to their attack right away. I will take Qing Hong, and we will follow the demonic Qi to find the demon's lair and kill them by surprise. I heard the Yaoguang clan member died at the hands of demons. Is the Yaoguang Immortal willing to go with us?
It is very dangerous to go deep into the enemy's lair. Maybe Auntie won't go. If it is because of my father, then there is no need. Auntie, those 7 clan elders who fought have already died.
It's natural to help comrades. No matter if it's your father's or brother Shisha's old enemy, since I've encountered him, I should go. Don't worry about me. If something goes wrong, I won't sacrifice my life. In that case, I'd like to ask the Shenzhen clan disciples to stay on our ship for now, and I'll go with Chief Qingzhen. Jinxian, you stay behind to take care of you and the others.
Shao Shu, don't worry too much. Immortal Yaoguang is already at the late stage of divine transformation, she's only one step away from the stage of overcoming tribulation. Besides, she has 2 Xianjian clan elders with her, it'll be easy for them to attack a few minor demons.
How can I say that my parents and Chisha Shu were killed by demons? And as soon as the Xianjian clan leader mentioned it again, I was worried that Auntie Yaoguang's thoughts would become unclear and an accident might happen during the chase due to reckless actions. What happened to Chisha Shu was that he left me and disappeared forever. It's a pity that I can't cultivate. If I could, I would go with them. No, if I could, I would shout loudly that I could take revenge myself. They wouldn't have to worry about it.
Shao Shu.
Ming Tang and I have already arranged the Xianjian clan disciples. Hiyu, don't worry, Master will definitely return soon.
Yes, and I'll wait here for Auntie to come back. Why hasn't Auntie Yaoguang come back yet?
Maybe the demon's lair is far away, and that's why she's delayed.
Xiaowei.
Who are you? Why are you attacking our Xingtian clan disciples?
The enemy is strong, Sher. Go away quickly.
Xiaowei, wake up. How painful it is. What happened to my Dantian? Talisman summoning. If I had the strength, I could help them.
It doesn't matter who you are. Just because you look like that person, you better disappear from this world. Chisha, it's really you.
Do you know me? I don't think I know you. Better introduce yourself so I know who I'll kill. Nowhere to run. And he just left like that? Although this is even better. I'm not fit for long battles now. Little Hiyu. I'm afraid this situation will reflect badly on Hiyu. By the way, I remember Yuheng Shixiang once mentioned that there was an artifact that would help Hiyu change by transforming his meridians. My condition is unstable now. It seems that this matter can be left to Yaoguang Shiji and the others. Fly. This person has traces of demonic arts on him, but this teaching was destroyed many years ago. Could his followers still be there? This time, the sword Qi awakened me just in time, otherwise no one would have been spared. If a similar incident happens again, I won't fully recover soon. I'm afraid things are bad. I never imagined that so many years would pass and I would again experience a feeling of helplessness. Fortunately, I have a solution. I am quite smart. Even if I don't remember today, when I see this note, I will know what needs to be done. Little Hiyu, you need to live well. When we meet next time, don't forget to call.
Hiyu, are you awake? How are you feeling?
Auntie, are you okay? How good. You were gone for so long yesterday, I thought something happened. By the way, Xiaowei. Someone attacked us yesterday while you were gone. Xiaowei was injured, how is he now?
Xiao Shu, I'm okay.
You were hit by sword Qi, and you say you're okay.
Xiaowei himself was injured, but he still thought about you. He sat here next to you all night without sleeping, and no matter how much I tried to persuade him, he wouldn't listen.
Now that I'm awake and I'm okay, why don't you hurry up and get some rest?
Okay, I'll listen to Sher.
First, I'll send this brat to rest.
Don't worry about others, you need to rest properly yourself.
Auntie, am I dying?
What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
My mother is actually from the demon clan. I lived without knowing it for so many years, but when I felt the disorder of demonic energy in my body last night, I immediately understood. Even I didn't know that my mother was a demon. I'm really confused.
Yuheng Shixiang sealed the demonic power in you when you were still young. Since you were a child, you lived as an ordinary person and did not become a demon. We didn't tell you, it's normal that you didn't know.
Father sealed it because my body is neither human nor demon. So it can't withstand this demonic Qi. Now that the demonic Qi is gradually breaking through the seal, I shouldn't have much longer.
I still don't know where the artifact mentioned in yesterday's letter is. I originally wanted to wait until I found it before telling Hiyu so he wouldn't have to worry. But now Hiyu knows everything, so it would be bad to hide it from him. Hiyu, even if your body can't withstand demonic power right now, that doesn't mean it can't be cured. You just need to transform your body so your meridians can withstand the demonic power. Then the problem will be solved naturally.
There's no need for Auntie to reassure me. Even though I can't cultivate, I know how difficult it is to transform your body. If it were easy, my parents would have done it long ago.
Hiyu, listen to me. In fact, your Sher Chisha is alive, and he was the one who saved you last night. And he also left me a message telling me about an artifact that can heal your body. We just need to find it.
Auntie, what are you talking about?
His sword intent is very similar to Chisha's, which made me suspect that Chisha didn't die. At the Immortal clan meeting, a stranger saved Xiaowei, so I took you along on a journey this time to sort out the situation. Last night, Chisha showed up again and saved you, proving that he really is alive.
Chisha Sher is alive? Then why hasn't he come back? And there hasn't been any news from him in all these years.
I don't understand either. Could it be that he has some difficulties that prevent him from coming back yet? After all, it's good news that Chisha didn't die, and you don't need to take what happened to heart. Yesterday, when I went chasing after the enemy, You looked like you were worried about something.
I was scared because of what happened to Chisha Sher, so I was scared. By the way, Auntie, you went out to chase the enemies but never came back. Did you catch up with anyone?
Yesterday, Chief Qingzheng, Immortal Qinghong, and I actually found the demon lair, but as soon as we entered, we found ourselves in an enchanted labyrinth left by the enemy. We were separated inside, and it took a long time to break the formation and get out. Now you know that your mother is from the demon clan. In that case, will you blame me for helping the Xinjian clan chase the demon clan?
Auntie, what are you talking about? My mother was a demon, but she was killed by the elders of the demon clan, which means she was not considered a member of the clan. Between me and the demon clan there's only a grudge for killing my parents. How can I blame Auntie? Auntie, in fact, the reason the 7 elders of the demon clan attacked was because Mom married my dad?
That's unclear. I talked a little with Changwan's sister-in-law, and I only know that she was a rabbit demon. As for her disagreement with the clan, I didn't know. Okay, let's not talk about that for now. You should get a good rest. If you want to hear about the past, I'll tell you everything next time. I'll go see how the Xinjian clan people are doing. There are guests, so I need to take care of them.
Auntie, come over again. I need to check on Xiao. He's so tired that he's passed out. I wonder how he is now.
Shiao Sher.
Why did you get up? You were injured, so you need to sleep more. What a cold hand.
I'm fine. This Shiao Sher is usually weaker, and yesterday you were hit by sword chi, and then you vomited blood. What you need most is rest. Why not lie down a little longer?
You shielded me from a sword strike yesterday, and after being injured, you spent the whole night next to me without rest. If you say that you are fine, then I am even more so.
It seems that the sword strike was intended for me. I did not shield Shiao Sher. It must be me who brought trouble on Sher, and did not protect you.
What do you mean, you brought trouble on me? Right now, we don't know who the attacker is. Why do you think that the blow was intended for you? We encountered a group of demons yesterday, could it be that? Yesterday we came across a clan of demons, and in the evening our ship was attacked by an unknown person. These incidents must be related to the fact that I'm half demon, but Xiao doesn't know about my origins.
Could it be that what?
Could it be that Auntie Yaoguang foiled the demon clan's attack, and the demon came to take revenge? Don't think that someone brought trouble on someone.
You almost got me off topic. Anyway.
You got hurt last night, so you shouldn't have stayed by my side all night waiting for me to wake up. Don't do that again, no matter who it concerns. It's not as important as your safety, okay?
No. I don't get it. Because to me, Shiao Sher's safety and everything related to you is more important than my own life.
When someone attacked the Xingtian clan disciples last night, where were you? Why didn't you help your comrades resist the enemy?
At that time, the disciples were meditating, healing their wounds, and couldn't stop. By the time the disciples finished meditating, the enemy had already retreated.
The Xinjian clan disciples were staying as guests on our ship, under our protection. We didn't expect this to happen, so it's not Taoist comrade Juning's fault. I asked Chief Qingzheng not to blame the disciples for what happened.
Immortal Yaoguang doesn't need to make excuses for them. In fact, it's my disciples who are untalented. If they were diligent in their cultivation, then how could the demons have injured them yesterday?
It was Chief and Elder Qinghong who were able to break through the demon clan's ambush yesterday. And if they hadn't protected us, the demons' advance would have been smashed long ago. It was us disciples who were a burden to them.
I'm afraid that yesterday's attack was planned by the demon clan's minions to take revenge on our clan's disciples. Yesterday, I asked the Yaoguang Immortal to go with me to chase the demons, afraid that these mediocre fools would only be a burden. If I didn't want to leave them, they would still cause trouble for the comrades from the Xingtian clan. By the way, how many disciples from your clan were injured yesterday? And how is the situation now?
I thank the head of Qingzheng for your concern. Their injuries are not serious, so they will recover in a few days.
Since the demons have escaped, we will not disturb the immortal Yaoguang any further. We take our leave here.
Take care of yourself, Chief Qingzheng.
Teacher.
You were also injured yesterday. Why aren't you resting?
Disciple is fine. Teacher, do you have any idea who attacked us last night? Besides, we obviously couldn't compete with the attacker in strength, so why did he just retreat without killing anyone?
I don't know. I hope this really is just the demon clan's revenge. I'm not thinking about the enemy not killing anyone, but about who saved you. By the way, I received a letter from Chisha. I understand that he was the one who saved the people on the ship. But why didn't the immortal Qingjing seem to care about the enemy's retreat?
Someone saved us? Who?
You just need to know that this person is a friend, not an enemy. No need to ask any more questions. It's hard for me to explain it yet.
Then, now that you've suffered and I've finished my business,
we have to go back. So many things happened along the way. Chisha, Hiyu, Demon Clan, I'm afraid a storm is coming.
Ah, where's my tea?
I saw that the tea had cooled down, so I brewed a new one. Sher, drinking cold tea is bad for the stomach.
My Sherji is so considerate. Xiao, has your wound healed?
Xiao Sher, don't worry, I've fully recovered, and even my cultivation has improved. I should be able to break through to a new stage soon.
Okay. At the Immortal Clan meeting, you've already entered the nascency stage. I didn't expect that you'd break through again so quickly. You're truly the pride of your Sher.
Sher also uses the talisman as a bookmark.
I can't give talismans spiritual power, so they're useless for anything other than bookmarks.
Why? Xiao Sher's talismans are very powerful and useful.
How powerful is their power? After all, using a talisman to attack can't compare to using a sword or other artifacts in terms of speed. And even if it's already in your hand, it can be cut down with a single swing of the sword.
I remember there was a type of talisman that dies.
Indeed, it happened because there was someone among the ancestors whose secrets for making pills were constantly stolen, and no one could find the culprit. So he created a spell that dyed everyone near the pill furnace a certain color.
Then why doesn't Xiao Sher try to dye those white clouds covering the sky the color of the evening dawn?
But how can I?
Now my hand is Sher's hand. Sher can borrow my spiritual power and draw this talisman.
How beautiful.
With a sword I wouldn't be able to change the flow of time to create such a magnificent landscape. This can only be done with Xia Shishu's talisman.
You comfort me. My magic talismans are so useful, but your sword is also not bad. Then I'll say I want to see the evening dawn, and you can use your sword to carry me to the clouds.
Okay.
Who mean, you took people and attacked the Xianjian clan without permission?
Demon clan leader.
You were smashed to smithereens and your lair was destroyed. What punishment do you deserve?
Leader, this Qingjing of the Xianjian clan has grabbed us with a death grip and won't let go. The subordinates noticed that this time he only had a few useless disciples with him, so we decided to take this opportunity to set up an ambush.
I didn't allow you to act because I was afraid of the Xianjian clan, but because we needed to wait for the right moment before striking. If you act as thoughtlessly as you did, it would be a waste of people.
But leader, this time, after setting up an ambush for the Xianjian clan, I unexpectedly discovered something.
Speak up.
My subordinates have found traces of Chisha from the Xingtian clan, who killed 7 elders of our clan.
What did you say? Didn't he die along with them back then?
That's absolutely true. When my subordinates were escaping from Qingjing, they accidentally came across a floating ship of righteous cultivators. I saw the people on the ship, but I didn't dare to approach. It turned out that someone had attacked them. I saw them start fighting, so I moved closer to see if I could take advantage of the opportunity to kill some disciples of the righteous clan. Then I saw the person who attacked the floating ship say something to a person in Xingtian clan clothes with a magical pattern between his eyebrows. Chisha! So it's you!
And then?
The attacker, after shouting Chisha's name, fled. My subordinates, afraid of being discovered by the people from the ship, did not dare to linger there any longer, and I quickly returned to report to the leader.
Did you see who attacked the hovering ship?
The man was shrouded in a black haze, so I could not make out his face. Leader, Chisha killed 7 of our elders. If he appeared in the human world again, shouldn't we?
I seem to remember that back then, the rabid demon Chanwan and Yuheng of the Xingtian clan had a son?
That's right, leader. The rabid demon had a son. If he didn't die in that bloody battle, I think he's living in the Xingtian clan now.
Chisha and the rabid demon son, very interesting. It seems like it's time to go to the Xingtian clan to see.
Xiao Shu, what are you looking at?
Nothing, just thinking about going back to the mountain tomorrow. A little sad.
Yes, time flew by so quickly, and I still feel like we set out just yesterday.
I didn't expect so much to happen when we went down the mountain.
Xiao Shu is worried about the demon clan and the attack that day.
I'm not worried about that mysterious person. I can't help it anyway. When we go back to the mountain, the clan leader will take matters into his own hands.
Then it's all about the demons?
Xiaowei, do you think all demons are bad?
No.
Why?
People can be divided into good and bad. I think it's the same among demons.
How can we tell good from evil?
Why is Xiao Shu asking questions today? There is naturally a reasonable explanation for this. No matter if he's a human or a demon, you just need to see if his actions are in line with common sense. For example, if someone wants to harm Xiao Shu, then he is bad, no matter if he is a human or a demon.
You are right, as long as you act rationally and without bad thoughts in your heart, it does not matter whether you are a human or a demon. But I think you are not right in everything. You said that the one who harms me is bad, but what if I harmed first and he only fought back? Then he is also bad?
If this is true, then there is something wrong with Xiao Shu. Xiao Shu is always so friendly to people, how can he be evil? Even if you want to bully someone, just like now you ask the junior disciple uncomfortable questions, but the junior disciple should not hold a grudge against the senior.
Why are these awkward questions? Shu is just testing you.
True. Xiao Shu is always right. Then I will ask Xiao Shu to test me as he pleases so that I will have more opportunities to learn from him.
Finally back.
Return to your peak for training, disperse.
I'm seeing off Xiao Shu.
Okay. How quickly the time for recruiting new disciples has arrived.
Just like when Xiao Shu brought me.
Why didn't I think of this before? I should have paid more attention along the way to see if there were any youths with the appropriate qualifications.
Xiao Shu wants to take Sherji again.
No, I just said it. I only need such a genius like you to leave my name in history.
Leading new disciples up the mountain on foot is so tiring. Xiao Shu was content with just walking with me.
Xiao, I'm back.
Shimmy, welcome back. Take a seat.
Xiao, this is.
Shimmy, you sent a message earlier saying there was news about Chisha, but I found something here too. Earlier, I went into the Hall of Soul Lamps to check on Chisha's spirit lamp. Chisha's spirit lamp was still extinguished without any strangeness. Just when I was about to take a closer look at it, the lamp suddenly lit up and then went out. I think that's when the Chisha you mentioned appeared.
The spirit lamp is linked to the life of its owner. After a person dies, it goes out. I've never heard of it lit up again.
And I find it strange. If Chisha didn't die in that bloody battle, not to mention where he disappeared to for so many years, his spirit lamp couldn't be so lifeless. But if Chisha died, then it's absolutely impossible for his spirit lamp to light up again.
Xiao, what's your plan?
Now that it's known that there's a connection between him and the spirit lamp, then I'll try to find Chisha through it.
Xiao, thank you for your help in this matter. In the letter he left, that boy Chisha only mentioned to you, and didn't tell us about his situation at all, making us worry.
By the way, how is Hiyu?
Hiyu's condition has gotten worse. It seems we should quickly find the treasure that Chisha mentioned in the letter, the Jade Dragon Ice Crystal.
I think I've heard Yuheng mention this treasure before.
Xiao, tell me more.
After Yuheng got married, he came several times. One day, he came back and said he was heading to the library to find some books. He also asked me if I'd heard of the demon treasure, Jade Dragon Ice Crystal. Naturally, I haven't heard of it, and he didn't go into detail. Thinking about it now, Yuheng probably wanted to use it to heal Hiyu.
Yuheng probably learned about the demon clan's treasure from Chanwan. But where is that treasure now? Is it really in the hands of the demon clan's leader?
If he really has the treasure, then we will inevitably enter into a fight. He used demonic power is gradually awakening. I found this in Chisha's old things a few days ago. Pass it on to Hiyu, it will be useful to him.
Auntie, this is...
The leader and I will be away for a while soon. He is worried that your demonic power will get out of control, so he specifically asked me to give you this artifact. This thing belongs to the Chisha Shershu. It can suppress spiritual and demonic energy, so it is suitable under the current circumstances.
The leader rarely leaves the mountain, and Auntie just returned. Now you are going down the mountain together. Did something serious happen? Is it because of me? Auntie, last time you said that there was a treasure that could heal me. But you didn't say where it was. Is this treasure in a dangerous place that you and the leader are going to risk it to get it?
Don't make up nonsense, we are just going to the demon clan. There are rumors that the demon clan leader was seriously injured by the Shenjian clan leader. His internal injuries have not yet healed, and he has weakened considerably. With the cultivation of Shixiang and me, it will not be difficult to infiltrate the demon clan.
It is still very dangerous. Auntie, you cannot leave. If you have to risk your own life to find something that will heal me, then I would rather die.
Do you understand what you are talking about? Right now, the demonic energy inside you has awakened. If you do not find a way to change your body, then you can die at any moment from its explosion and the rupture of the meridians.
I understand, but I do not want you to take risks because of me. If something happens, the feeling of guilt will torment me for the rest of my life. Auntie, perhaps you have been walking the path of cultivation for too long, forgetting that birth and death are the most ordinary things. It will simply happen to me before you and everyone else living here. Besides, maybe there is another way. I came across a method for removing demonic channels in ancient books, maybe.
Channels are nothing more than the foundation of the human body. If something goes wrong during the process of removing them, it will lead to paralysis. Absolutely impossible.
I still don't want to use the treasure that you obtain by risking your life. If I don't agree with you and the boss, then even if you find the artifact, you won't be able to use it, right?
Silly child. You think carefully.
It turns out that Shiao Shershu has demonic meridians. Shiao Shershu, I brought the things that you forgot on the hovering ship. Wow, what does Shiao Shershu carry with him? It seems like these are all magical artifacts.
Ah, it's just that Auntie gave them to her for protection. Thanks for returning the things that were left behind. I have nothing to do here, hurry up and go back to practice cultivation.
He didn't want to tell me so that I wouldn't worry, or because he thought that I wouldn't be able to help him? And even if you don't tell, I'll do my best to find a reliable way to share your hardships. Then I'll wait until you want to tell me everything.
Xingtian Clan Library.
There aren't many records about the demon clan here. How can I find the information I need to convince Auntie and the others that there are other methods to solve the problem without taking risks?
It's me, Shiao Shershu.
What are you doing here in secret?
I.
Are you trying to find a book with rare cultivation techniques? But this library isn't open to ordinary disciples, so you just snuck in here.
Yeah, I came to get it. I didn't get permission to enter the library, so I'll ask Shiao Shershu not to tell anyone. Shiao Shershu, what are you doing here?
I'm currently writing a book, so I came to check on some records of past events. The leader knows that I'm writing the history of the clan, so I'm allowed to enter the library at any time without special permission.
It seems that Shiao Shershu is also looking for records about the demon clan. He just doesn't want to tell me because he's worried that I'll worry.
Why are you suddenly thinking about finding a rare cultivation book?
Last time, we were attacked on the hovering ship. I wanted to learn more and raise my cultivation level so that when I faced the enemy, I would be able to help.
That unknown person's cultivation level is incomprehensible. Even Jin Xian Shixiang and Ming Tang were no match for him. You've only been in the clan for a few years, and you were able to block the enemy's attack. You're already very strong. However, secretly entering the library without permission is unacceptable. Cultivation is not something that can be mastered in a day. You don't need to rush, move forward step by step.
I understand, Shiao Shershu, then I'm leaving.
Wait, I didn't finish. When I returned to my home, I found the cultivation notes left by my father. I'll go with you to pass them on to you.
Elder Yuheng's notes?
Yes. Although this isn't some rare knowledge, my father was an outstanding talent in his generation. I think the experience of his cultivation should be useful to you. This is not a gift, return it after reading. There are so many notes that I didn't have time to read them carefully.
Elder Yuheng is Xiao Shishu's father. He must have had some guesses regarding Xiao Shishu's illness, and perhaps there will be clues in the notes. Found it. There really is another way, safer for Xiao Shishu. All you need is a person willing to donate their spiritual energy to seal the host's demonic meridians, turning the gifted one into a mere mortal. Besides, this method is absolutely safe for Xiao Shishu. And even if another solution is found later, the seal can be removed and the body healed. But, as the records say, it can only be used while at the soul transformation stage or higher. Elder Yuheng was at the tribulation overcoming stage at that time and suffered greatly, sealing Xiao Shishu's demonic channels. I am still at the soul nascent stage. Even if I can break through to the soul transformation stage and use this method, after the intervention my spiritual foundation will be completely used up, and the path to immortality will be interrupted. However, what could be more important than Xiao Shishu's life? Xiao Shishu, wait until I rise one level, and maybe we can just live like ordinary people, together.
It looks like that Xiaowei boy hasn't come out for several days. I need to check on him. Xiaowei Shitty, you've been locked up for 3 days now. How are you?
Shixiang, thank you for your concern. I am just busy cultivating and do not want to go out.
You were diligent before, but not so much that you did not leave your room for several days, and did not even visit Xiao Shishu. Did you have a quarrel? Impossible.
What are you thinking? It's just that the attack on the ship made me feel lacking in strength, and I want to try hard to improve my cultivation.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Your cultivation level is already far superior to the disciples you started with at the same time. It would be better to visit Xiao Shishu more often in your free time. I went to see him yesterday, and he asked me why he hadn't seen you in the past few days.
When I break through to a new stage, I will immediately go to Xiao Shishu. What is this place?
Why am I here?
It's so scary here.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
This is the battlefield of the test of the demon of heaven, and here, there's only one person who can pass it.
Then how do you know if someone can?
By killing all the people in the room. The last one standing will become the best of the best.
Who's there?
Someone outside brought us food today. I just want to remind you to eat, otherwise you won't get anything.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Die.
What is this? A vision? But how can I see something like that? Xiao Shishu, I missed you. Xiao Shishu.
Xiaowei, why are you attacking me so suddenly? You scared me to death.
Ming Tang said that Xiao Shishu missed me. Of course I wanted to visit you.
Well, I just haven't seen you for a few days, so I asked casually, what kind of nonsense is this Ming Tang talking about?
Ming Tang didn't say anything, I was the one twisting his words. I must have just missed Xiao Shishu.
Why did you miss me when you were doing nothing all day? Since you've returned to the mountain, train hard and don't disappoint your Shishu's expectations. Your complexion is bad. Did something happen? If you want, you can share it with me. After listening to you, I'll forget everything. I'm not such a chatterbox as Ming Tang.
Everything is fine. I reached a dead end in my cultivation, so I'm a little upset. Okay, Xiao Shishu, have you heard of the Heavenly Demon sect?
The Heavenly Demon sect? That's the former name of the demon sect. Just because its disciples act with cruelty, most people in the world call it a demon sect. Not long ago, the righteous clans exterminated this sect. Why are you suddenly asking this question?
I just came across this name in a book, and it seems like I've never heard of it, so I'm curious.
Hiyu, we need to talk.
Xiao Shishu, I'll go.
Hiyu, have you thought about what I said last time?
I've already made up my mind, there's no need to mention it to Auntie again, let's talk about something else. By the way, I remember that Auntie participated in the battle to exterminate the demon sect?
Not only me, your father too. And that's where we met your Shishu Chisha. Why did you suddenly bring this up?
I thought if Auntie had some free time today, we could chat about the past.
What I saw in my soul while meditating was definitely a vision. The demonic sect was destroyed many years ago. No matter how cruel and bloody the events I saw were, what does it have to do with me? I need to make a breakthrough in cultivation as soon as possible.
Someone came again.
There are so many people left here. Haven't they chosen the strongest yet?
Currently, the one with the best qualification is the young man in black sitting in the center, but he has no intention of killing and only attacks those who attack him. The others, having learned how strong he is, do not dare to act rashly, so nothing has happened for a long time.
Interesting. Bring the traitor who stole the rare book, whose cultivation was interrupted. It doesn't matter who it is, a person from the trial or a traitor, you just need to take away my precious canon of the demon of heaven. Whoever becomes a follower of this teaching will be able to inherit the sect.
Are you looking for death?
Are there people here who were captured by the demonic sect? Now that the demonic sect has been destroyed by the righteous clans, everyone is free.
You're too late. I killed almost everyone here.
The cultivation of the heavenly demon sect is not only based on the techniques passed down, but also on the spilled human blood. When the sect elder selects a disciple, people are locked in a testing room to kill each other, and the last one standing can earn the right to become a personal disciple. Naturally, the righteous sects could not tolerate such actions, and all the clans jointly attacked the demon sect, destroying the demonic heritage. When Yu Hung Shi Xiang and I broke into the main hall of the sect, we found the battle room where disciples were selected. It was there that we encountered Chisha.
In the 3 years he spent there, Chisha Shu must have seen a lot.
At that time, other clans were interested in this child's qualifications, wanting to take him for themselves, but at the same time they were worried about his bloodlust. The child was dangerous and needed to be raised well. But they didn't think that in that place, the behavior of "you don't attack me, I don't attack you" was a gesture of goodwill. So Yu Hung Shi Xiang didn't think twice and took him with him to the Xingtian clan.
The other clans must have regretted letting such a genius like Chisha Shu go.
Of course, Chisha later became the best in the competition of the 2 Immortal clan assemblies. The people from the other clans were so dissatisfied that they could only repeat over and over that he was as ferocious as a demon. But they didn't dare say it in person, because Chisha couldn't win.
It's a pity that I was little at that time and couldn't see Chisha Shu's talent.
Don't be upset, there will be another opportunity.
There is a soul in heaven and on earth. By lighting this lamp, I summon the wandering soul. Come back home. Come! It's too difficult to use the soul summoning technique using my own spiritual power. I'll borrow the energy from the protective mountain barrier for a while. Borrowing this power, I light the lamp. Soul, come! It worked.
What's going on outside? What happened here?
Teacher just came and said that the leader was working on a technique, so he needed to take some energy from the protective barrier. Maybe the strange phenomenon is related to that.
Take energy from the protective barrier, but doesn't that mean that its protective property will weaken soon?
Yes, that's why teacher asked us to be more careful.
I'll go tell Xiao Shu about this. Xiao Shu.
You just left and now you're back.
I just came to remind you that the clan's protective barrier will weaken for a while, and I'm worried that that mysterious person will come again. That's why Xiao Shu needs to be more careful.
Auntie Yao Guang just said the same thing. You're all in the clan now, so I'm not afraid.
Xiao Shu is always like this. Only by killing you can I return home. By taking away the precious canon of the heavenly demon, I will become the successor of the sect leader. Kill. 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 I don't want to kill. This child is as cruel as a demon. I killed them all, so what's the matter?
Xiao Wei. You're absent-minded again. Xiao Wei, are you sure nothing happened?
I haven't made any progress in cultivation for a while, I can't concentrate. Xiao Shu has a good environment here, I'll stay and feel better.
I understand, wait. Here. The 1,000-year-old spiritual tree sword you gave me pacifies the spirit and calms the qi. Perhaps it makes you feel calmer here. Take it with you, Maybe with this sword the cultivation process will go better.
In fact, no treasure that soothes the spirit can compare to Xiao Shu.
What did you say?
Nothing. I seem to remember Xiao Shu saying that this scabbard belonged to the immortal Chisha.
Yes, it was left by Chisha Shu.
I often hear about him. Does Xiao Shu admire the immortal Chisha?
Chisha Shu once saved me from mortal danger. Of course, I will admire such a powerful person.
Thank you.
This is just a sword made from a spiritual tree, and besides, you gave it to me.
Xiao Shu, thank you for being by my side.
Why did the leader suddenly set up a magic field around the lamp? Did someone go missing and needed to summon a soul?
But there hasn't been any news of anything happening in the clan lately.
The leader cast a spell on Chisha Shu's lamp, and now the lamp has lit up again. But why didn't Auntie Yaoguang tell her that Chisha Shu was found?
Xiao Shu, can we leave here?
What happened?
I feel a little uneasy.
Then let's leave.
How is this possible? It's obvious that the lamp has lit up again, but then why can't we find Chisha's traces? With a soul lamp search spell?
And I don't understand how Chisha is still alive. But his soul lamp is much weaker than a normal lamp.
Ah, Xixiang, could Chisha be in a life-threatening situation?
Shimmy, don't jump to conclusions. I took the spiritual energy from the protective barrier and set up a magic field, just enough to fill the lamp with it. Even if Chisha was seriously injured and his soul was split, I'm sure that with such a large amount of spiritual energy, he can be saved.
Cultivators are strong in spirit. Why did you suddenly feel sick? Have you been training so much lately that you've become exhausted and tired?
Xiao Shu has nothing to worry about. Perhaps it's because I didn't sleep well last night.
You thought about training all day without getting enough sleep. You don't have to be so stubborn, don't practice today. Your Shu allows you to rest for one day and have a good time.
Dissuading a disciple from training is not something that a senior should say.
You can practice hard without a mentor's supervision. I've never met a student like you who doesn't like to slack off. You have to combine work and rest, you know.
But I'm used to being like this. When Xiao Shu suddenly asks me to rest, I don't know what to do.
So what did you do before when you didn't have to train?
Before, on rest days, I always accompanied Xiao Shu to the nearby town to shop and take a walk, and recently, the immortal Yaoguang called Shu down the mountain again.
Anything else besides that?
Nothing.
Do you really have nothing to do here? Playing the qin or chess, doing calligraphy or painting, for example. I'll look in the dresser.
Xiao Shu.
Do you like playing chess too?
Have you forgotten Xiao Shu? You gave them to me the year before last.
I remembered, I lost one of the pieces, so I bought myself a new chess set. When I returned with my purchase, I found that you had cut out the same piece for me, so I gave you the chess set. These things are so familiar, it's...
You gave me all of these, Xiao Shu. Xiao Shu made the paper talismans before the selection round at the Immortal clan meeting, and I have 2 left. The storybook was a birthday present this year. The Jasper pendant was a birthday present last year. During the festival the year before last, I was going down the mountain with Xiao Shu to watch the dragon boat race, and I said that there were a lot of mosquitoes in the summer, so Xiao Shu made this fragrant pouch and gave it to me, and Xiao Shu gave me this sword hilt brush when I first received a sword when I joined the clan.
These are just useless little things, thank you for keeping them so carefully.
They are all a manifestation of Xiao Shu's warm feelings, naturally I treasure them.
From now on I will give more valuable gifts, otherwise, I feel embarrassed that you value them so highly.
No matter what it is, I like all of Xiao Shu's gifts.
I looked at what you have here. Since there is chess, we can play a little today.
No matter how ordinary the gift is, it holds the memory of the time spent together. I so wish that days like these would never end, that I could fill more than one chest of drawers.
Haha, who expected that the protective barrier of the Xingtian clan would be so weak, so easy to sneak in here without anyone noticing. Back then, I sent people to attack the rabbit demon family, but in the end, she and her husband died along with the 7 elders. Of all of them, only Chisha from the Xingtian clan survived. Most likely, it was he who took the rabbit demon's treasure. When I find this treasure and heal the old wounds, I will no longer be afraid of the righteous clan's provocations. The protective barrier is fragile. It turns out that the so-called famous Immortal clan is nothing special. If Chisha really brought the second half of the Jade Dragon Ice Crystal here, it should be easy to summon it using the first half. But this way, I will definitely alert the Xingtian clan masters. I only secretly infiltrated today to test their strength. It's better to return for the Ice Crystal when my demonic army is prepared. I'll spare you for now.
What a strange breeze of chi. Has someone infiltrated the clan's domain?
The master urgently called his disciples. Does he have some business with us?
Last night, the leader discovered a spy's intrusion. I order everyone to be on guard. Disciples at the nascent soul stage and above will patrol the area in pairs. I still have other duties to do regarding strengthening the defense. You and Ming Tang will act in the same group.
Yes.
It's time to change. Let's go and rest.
Ming Tang Xiao and Xiaowei Shitty, you've worked hard. It's our turn tonight.
Oh, I wouldn't have known our clan's territory was so huge if I hadn't been patrolling the mountains. I'm dead tired. I want to go to bed as soon as possible.
Ming Tang Xixiang, I've been worried all day today. How's Xiao Shu doing?
The mountains are quiet today. Besides, every immortal is on patrol. You don't need to worry.
Xiao Shu has always lived alone, but now the situation is different. I can't calm down. I'll go check on him.
Okay, but we have to patrol again tomorrow. Go see Yu Shu and come back early to rest.
Okay.
Who's there?
Xiao Shu, it's me.
Didn't the boss order all the disciples at the nascent soul stage to patrol the area today? Why are you alone then?
I was on patrol during the day. Ming Tang Xixiang and I just finished.
Aren't you tired? Don't you want to rest?
I'm not tired. Xiao Shu, what are you doing?
I can't patrol the area on my sword, but I can at least write protective talismans. Although if I don't fill them with spiritual energy, this drawing won't be of any use.
Let me fill them with my spiritual energy.
At first, I wanted to find some spiritual stones to activate the magic field, but that's no longer necessary.
Xiao Shu, can I stay overnight? Shu, don't get me wrong, I just thought you were all alone here.
Are you worried that if the enemy attacks, it won't be safe for me to be alone?
Even though every mountain peak is protected, Xiao Shu is all alone here. It's still not very reliable.
You really don't have to do that.
Xiao Shu.
Xiao Wei, I know you're worried about me, but if you stay here today, how will you feel tomorrow? This time, when a spy infiltrated the clan, you're worried that I'm not safe alone. But what if there are other dangers next time? You have your own things to do, you can't always guard me.
Why can't I?
Even though I brought you into the clan, it's not your job to protect me. Go back, you're on patrol tomorrow. Get some rest and gain strength.
Xiao Shu, what are you thinking? What's troubling you?
In the end, our paths will diverge. You have excellent qualifications, so sooner or later you will become immortal, and I, on the contrary, very soon. Okay, if you want to stay, stay, the next room is behind you.
Xiao Shu, are you worried that your demonic meridians have been disrupted, and that your life is short? And even if I can stay with you for a while, we will not be able to live together for the rest of our lives?
How did you know that I have demonic meridians?
I always thought that Xiao Shu was a fool who did not notice my feelings, but now that I heard your words, I realized that I was the one who said I was a fool. Xiao Shu, you have so many worries in your heart that you do not want to understand this.
What are you talking about?
Since it's all clear to you, I'll say it straight. Xiao Shu, I love you with admiration, so we can't go our separate ways. If you can't achieve immortality, then I'll remain a mere mortal. I want to live together with you for the rest of our lives.
What nonsense. I am your Shu after all.
If you are worried about the difference in our status, then I am willing to accept the punishment. I can give up cultivation at any time and stop being your Shurji.
This is crazy. I will pretend that I did not hear anything. Feng Xiaowei, from now on, remember to respect your elders. Such a breach of etiquette is unacceptable.
Xiao Shu, you can only say this, but you do not dare to mention the most important thing. Do you have warm feelings for me in your heart? That is the most important question. Do you like me? If Xiao Shu really does not have feelings for me, I dare not impose myself any longer, but other than that, lifespan or clan status, no matter what you are worried about, we can handle everything together. It is enough that our wishes and aspirations coincide.
Since you know that my demonic meridians are in disarray and I don't have long to live, what's the point of talking? Can't you just forget about it?
No. Everything can be solved. I found a method in Immortal Yuheng's notes. I can use a spell to seal your demonic energy like Immortal Yuheng did back then, and then you'll become an ordinary person. I've thought about it, then we can leave here, become ordinary people, and take care of each other for the rest of our lives. Xiao Shu, do you want to live your entire life with me as ordinary mortals, growing old together?
That's not good. I took you up the mountain because I wanted you to train properly without wasting your talent. You want to go against my ideas.
It's just the two of us here, Xiao Shu, please tell me the truth. Does your heart really feel nothing for me?
Actually,
Careful.
Xiao.
I'm fine.
The mountain protective barrier was destroyed by the leader. Are there any other barriers here? Then you'll get another hit from me.
It's the demon clan. We've been living in peace for so many years. Why did they suddenly attack the Xingtian clan?
Xiao Shu, don't worry, everything will be fine. Do you think you can do whatever you want?
The demon clan is attacking. Everyone defend yourself. Xitian, why did you attack our clan?
It's all because of your living shitty Chisha.
You're a bunch of trash. You couldn't even handle an ordinary disciple, and you let them go. Hurry and catch up.
The enemy is catching up to us, and you're wounded and can't fly up on your sword. Wouldn't it be better for you to leave me to go get help and then come back?
Xiao Shu, I can't abandon you.
What is Humin doing that let you escape?
That sword boy is stubborn. Commander Hu, the leader ordered to take the man with red eyes alive. Let's do it together.
Xiao, hurry up and run, don't worry about me, they need me alive. If you escape now, you'll have time to get help.
I told you I won't abandon you. I have a way to win. Xiao Shu, no matter what I do, don't worry. I can't die and I'll definitely save you.
Xiao, what are you doing?
If you can't protect yourself from danger, then strike the Dantian point to destroy your limit. And when the spiritual energy in your body is agitated, you'll be able to make a breakthrough.
Xiao.
Although I don't know how it works, I believe in his words.
Why did this boy hurt himself? Was he scared, so he decided to destroy his cultivation so that we could let him live? Then
Even though I destroyed my cultivation stage, I can handle you. As long as I, Chisha, am here, even if the demon leader comes, don't even think about laying a finger on him.
You,
don't be afraid, everything is fine.
You are.
What's wrong with you?
So who are you?
I am Feng Xiaowei, and at the same time Chisha.
I have spiritual energy.
No, it is demonic energy. How could demonic energy suddenly burst out, breaking the seal? How are you feeling now?
I am fine, except for the demonic energy in my body, everything is as usual. You just got injured, first we need to go to the medicine pavilion to treat it.
I won't have time. Tianshu Shixiang and the others should be fighting on the main peak. I have to.
I am also worried about Uncle Tianshu, but you can't get hurt again. Let's deal with your injuries first, it won't take long. Besides, it all happened so quickly. Perhaps the people fighting there urgently need to replenish their strength, so let's take some elixirs and go together.
We are equal in strength to the demon clan chief. I'm afraid we can't defeat him quickly. Besides, this fierce battle is too dangerous. Sooner or later we will suffer losses. Yaoguang Shimi.
There are so many people in the Xingtian clan? Where is Chisha? Call him.
18 years ago, you sent people to kill Shixiang Yuheng and Shiji Changwan, and today you attack the Xingtian clan again. Why are the demons so aggressive?
In addition to memories, my body is also filled with spiritual energy.
Are you okay? A fiery flame just shone.
I'm okay.
Chisha shitty?
I'm back.
Chisha? And with the son of a rabbit demon? If you give me the treasure of the rabbit demon, I will spare your lives.
I don't know what treasure you're talking about. But even if I had it, I wouldn't beg for mercy. You ordered my parents to be killed, today I will avenge them. Talismans, kill.
As expected of the son of a demon, it turns out you're ruthless. But do you think you can kill me?
Don't forget that there's still me.
Auntie Yao Guang and Uncle Tian Shu, I brought the elixirs, hurry up and drink them.
He used demonic energy broke through the seal. I don't even know what will happen to his body after today's battle.
We'll deal with this later. Xiang, let's go.
The current Chisha is enough to deal with the Demon Lord, and Yu is also on guard, so there's no need to worry about them. Let's go clear the immediate area of the demon army, and ensure the safety of the others first.
How strong is this Chisha? And this child is a half-demon. He uses various talismans with spells that constantly restrict me, preventing me from attacking. If this continues, my old wounds will worsen, and I will be at a disadvantage. Let's say you injure me today, but you will also receive serious injuries. Why should we all be at a disadvantage? Maybe you should give me the other half of the Jade Dragon Ice Crystal, and then I will recall my subordinates and not bother your clan anymore?
The Jade Dragon Ice Crystal? Isn't this thing in the hands of the Demon Clan?
Are you trying to deceive me? That year, I sent people to kill the rabbit demon's consort because of that crystal, but after the death of the 7 elders on the battlefield, I only found half of it. Chisha, you were the only one who survived back then. Didn't you take half of the crystal before I came to cure the half-breed boy's demonic channels?
I have survived until today because my parents sealed my demonic meridians, which has nothing to do with any treasure.
I did die back then, but my original spirit fortunately escaped from my body, and that's why I am here now. If I had the strength and knew about the treasure, why didn't I take the 2 pieces of the ice crystal?
That's not true. I found out that there was another unknown person who arrived at the scene before everyone else.
That is, there was another person who, intentionally or accidentally, took half of the Jade Dragon Ice Crystal after everyone died in the bloody battle. And maybe he is also involved in the death of my parents? Is he another enemy of mine?
No matter how many enemies there are, I will always be with you to find out the truth, and then we will take revenge together.
Thank you. But let's talk about that later. For now we need to deal with the current problems.
Dealing with the people from the Xingtian clan is more difficult than I imagined. If there is no Jade Dragon Ice Crystal to heal my old wounds, a long fight will be to my detriment. I need to think of a way to retreat. Wait. If there is someone watching from the sidelines who wants to seize the treasure, then when we suffer, it will be an advantage for them. I think it would be better for us to call a temporary truce today to find that person first.
But we can first capture you, and then slowly track him down.
Since that person has long coveted the ice crystal, if he knew, then I will attack the Xingtian clan today. He would also. Was there really someone hiding there? I didn't even sense it.
It's true, there's still someone who wants the treasure.
Chisha is fighting, so I'll take advantage of this moment to quickly escape.
Zhetian, you killed my parents and you're thinking of escaping?
The sword has demonic chi. You're the one who attacked us on the ship.
Things are bad. I was going to take the ice crystal and leave, but I got into a fight with Chisha.
The bloody talismans rise up to him, the heavenly bodies line up. Blow up.
This is bad. I can't last much longer. Internal injuries have taken their toll.
18 years ago you appeared where my brother died, then recently attacked a ship hovering in the clouds, and now you've appeared here again, which doesn't seem like a coincidence. What are you planning? And who are you anyway?
Not everyone is as lucky as you to get a book with rare techniques. My technique is imperfect. The more powerful I become, the stronger the backlash. How can I live if I don't find a healing treasure?
Interesting. Bring me the traitor who stole the rare book, whose cultivation was interrupted.
Backlash? You practice the precious canon of the heavenly demon.
Talisman, tear it up.
You.
I'm fine.
Are you the immortal Qingzheng, the head of the Xianjian clan? I recognize him. I saw him back then during the trial.
He was originally a disciple of the demon sect and was punished for stealing a rare book, but after the righteous clans broke into the main hall, he disappeared into thin air.
I remembered, that year when we attacked the demon sect, the Xianjian clan met a surrendered disciple of the sect who showed them the way. It was said that this person took the right path after joining the Xianjian clan. It turns out that it was you.
My guess turned out to be correct. Back then, the demon sect was fading and lacking disciples. So I took the opportunity to escape and infiltrated the Xianjian clan. It's laughable that no one noticed that the first one among the righteous clans to start exterminating demons is a demon. It's a pity that my skill is imperfect and causes me harm. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to defeat me.
So you were the one who started the Shenjiang clan's long-standing fight against the demon nation? You were doing well as the clan leader. Why did you need to do this?
I didn't specifically hunt anyone. I only heard that the demons had a healing treasure that they had missed, so I seriously injured their leader and forced him to help find the treasure. When the rabbit demon and her husband were killed, I watched from the side. Since Chisha died along with the 7 demon elders, I was worried that reinforcements from the Xingtian clan would arrive. After finding only half of the ice crystal that the rabbit demon had dropped, I hurried away. As a result, I was only able to eliminate half of the backlash from the demonic techniques. Today's outcome has not yet been decided. Chisha, I'm not as lucky as you. You were able to just obtain the heavenly demon's precious cannon and killed everyone.
You are mistaken. Even though this book is powerful, there are techniques within it that can destroy all life and harm others. I despise them. I merely use the heavenly demonic disintegration technique contained therein, which does not harm others but is harmful to oneself. Just this one technique caused me to be stuck in the nascent soul stage for many years. Until the moment I fought the 7 elders of the demon clan, where I broke through to the soul transformation stage and allowed my original spirit to escape with my life.
So you haven't practiced demonic techniques? Then why couldn't I defeat you, not then or now?
That person has done so much evil. If he hadn't admitted it himself, who would have guessed that the head of the outstanding Immortal clan practices demonic techniques, and he was the one who helped start the long-term struggle between the righteous clans and the demon people? In order to get the ice crystal of the Jade Dragon, he persuaded the demon clan to kill my parents.
If your parents knew that you avenged them and got rid of the demon lurking in the righteous clan, they would be pleased.
Thank you.
You. This body has just acquired demonic power and can't withstand its might. We need to quickly restore its meridians.
This is the Jade Dragon ice I found from the Demon King in Xinjiang. Yaowang and I are injured. You are the only one who still has strength. In order to restore Hiyu's meridians, you must use it.
Yu Hong Shixiang has prepared everything. Chisha only needs to follow his instructions to cure Hiyu. Will he be fine?
Shimi Yaowang, be patient. I'm sure Hiyu can handle it.
Where am I?
Are you awake? Your body couldn't withstand the demonic power. I will use the Jade Dragon Ice to change your meridians. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
It might be a little painful, bear with it.
I'm not afraid.
Half a month later.
Ming Tang, take the spirit stone to the soul temple.
Sher, you've regained your strength. Why don't you do it yourself?
Don't forget, I'm still your teacher.
Shao Sher, Ming Tang Xixiang.
I'll go to do the teacher's task. Take your time.
I'll go too. I have things to do.
Shao Sher, is there anything you want to tell me? You've been avoiding me since that day.
We need to restore the mountain gate after the war. A lot has happened. By the way, does this belong to you? Aunt Yaowang gave it to me on the day of the battle because it helps restrain my demonic power, but when the demons were chasing me, I accidentally dropped it and my demonic power burst out. I found it yesterday. I want to return it to its rightful owner.
These earrings were given to me by the elders many years ago. Since I lost my body on the battlefield, my spiritual power became unstable. Senior Yuheng and the others created these to stabilize my spiritual power.
The war is already over, you don't have to fight anymore.
Could you help me put them on? Thank you, Shao Sher.
Don't call me that anymore, you've become a Sher yourself now.
Shao Sher will always be Shao Sher. But if you don't want me to call you Shao Sher, then maybe darling.
What are you even talking about?
Actually, I've been having Chisha memories come back to me in the form of dreams. I thought they were weird and tried not to think about them at all. I wonder if maybe because I'm not that old Chisha anymore, you don't need me anymore, and one day you'll push me away.
That will never happen.
But you avoided me for half a month.
I just don't know how to look you in the eye. You're my Chisha Sher.
Xiaowei and Chisha are the same person, the only difference is that one of them has lost some of his memories. However, I don't want to remember them. I want to remain the Xiaowei you saved from the wolf. I want to stay with you.
But I'm your teacher, and you're my student.
It doesn't matter anymore. Tell me, do you like me?
Yeah, how can I not like you? Both Chisha Sher and Xiaowei, you'll sacrifice your life to protect me, but I never imagined that you'd turn out to be Chisha Sher. How should I address you now?
You can call me whatever you want, either Chisha or Xiaowei. My feelings won't change.
Then, Xiaowei Sher.
Yes, he you Sher.